Hooray!
Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this game of Icewind Dale. We are playing the Rime of the Frostmaiden. We are the digital dragons, and I'm joined here by a group of people who are currently in completely the wrong character slots. So for the introductions, introduce yourself normally, and then we'll do the kind of trippy thing after that. So without further ado, I present to you Elora.
Hi, I'm Elora. I'm played by Trips or Trips Usagi Chat.
Yeah.
We have got Tahko.
Oh God. Highwind, or who plays Tahko? What's your? Is it Highwind in chat? I don't even remember what your username is.
Yeah.
I'm in there very often.
Highwind.
J Highwind. There we go.
JT Highwind. Yeah.
It's like we've been in like chat once.
Right.
We've got Zagrax.
Hi, I'm Zagrax, Warbird in chat. I'm playing a paladin dragon. Rawr.
Oh God. No.
And we've got Irilyssa.
Hi, I'm Rard, or Evil by Moonlight in chat. I'm getting ready for game, but I'm astral projecting through trips, so.
And finally, we've got Vulwin. Hi, I'm Ethan, or Chaos Gemini, and I do Furbolg stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's accurate.
Yeah. Use your best stuff nose voice.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was good. I'm gonna be speaking like I got a bit of a cold.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, we should have a uniform.
Yep, you just
Hey,
talk like
we've
you
conf-
can't breathe through your nose.
Yeah, we've confirmed Mord can speak Yeti. That did happen.
Yep. Anyway, and I finally am Mordred Viking. I am very, very tired because this is at the end of ParadoxCon. I've been pretty much going on and off for about 72 hours by this point. But this is fun, and I like playing with these guys, so I decided not to cancel, and we're going to go ahead, regardless of just how hopped up on caffeine I am right now. So, would somebody like to give us a recap of what occurred last session while we are still waiting for Irilyssa?
Yeah, sure. It feels like a lot happened, so maybe we can collaboratively figure this out. So we were leaving...
You've got to do this from the perspective of the character that you are currently representing. Just
You're making me have to think.
Oh boy.
Right?
oh no, you've just been saved. You've been saved. It's
Yay!
fine.
No thinking.
Hey, look
thinking.
at that.
This is
Now we
so
all
far
shift
got to
down
be my
one.
favorite introduction by far.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am anymore.
So yeah, you missed a bit of a blast there, Irilyssa. Everyone was playing the characters that they were showing up as in the template
Yeah.
and doing the introduction as that character, and it was brilliant. Anyway, recap from last session.
Oh, yeah. We left a Dugan's Hole, a veritable metropolis, and decided to head south towards the Signal. On our way down, we went to cross a spot on the river, but before we got there, Irilyssa spotted a large creature, humanoid object in the distance, which turned out to be a Yeti, which started to bound immediately towards us. Elora tossed down some thorns to keep it out of the way, and it stepped on it and walked around. And Vulwin got a little angry and spoke to it. And it backed off, rolled a nat 20 for, I think, the second Intimidate roll. Yeah, there was an ensuing discussion about how that Yeti's family had been killed by Drugar. And we decided to follow it to where they supposedly went. So a little side quest. We followed it to this deep mining ridge on the hillside, which would have been formerly Zagrax's home, but no longer. We climbed all the way down to the bottom, and Irilyssa, with the eyes of the night, magically saw an invisible doorway. It's not even doorway. It's like it was hidden. There was a hidden hole in the bottom of the hole that led into. Yeah, right. Just once we thought we went far enough down there, it went further. And so we went into this place and found a bunch of miners that were mining rocks. It looks like against their will. Something was taking control of them, and we got into some scuffles. And a couple of us got mind controlled. Zagrax might have hit Irilyssa on the head. That may have happened. But yeah, there was conflict among the party.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no recollection. Tahko started it.
Yeah.
There was no conflict.
Yeah.
The conflict is a lie.
Yeah. I was just reminded of the poor man who decided to join us in avenging the mind control victim, but ended up falling to his death.
Yeah, was gonna go save his daughter. Yep.
Yeah.
That was what he did with his last.
He did save her though, so.
In a twist of fate, I think he might have been killed by his daughter, but you know,
No one tell her.
she kind of realized. End of session.
That is a good question. Do we remember what happened when we were charmed? I think we determined that was a yes last session, but it's been a while.
I believe so.
Right.
Yes, I think so.
Everyone
Okay.
did survive, except for that father. But
Yeah,
otherwise, the
it's
rest.
still at least a little bit disorienting, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like waking
Oh,
up
yeah.
from a deep sleep and kind of going, "How did I get here?" type
Yeah.
situation.
It hasn't happened to Vulwin or Elora yet, so we'll see.
Yeah,
Don't jinx us because you just.
I can't believe the dumb luck I had. I'm like, we have to destroy the crystals, and just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there we go.
That's the recap. That's
We
all I
managed to
remember.
Not kill each other. I remember we were all kind of bashed up pretty well.
Yeah, it totally wasn't me pumping Divine Smite into every single party member or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that.
Nope.
Yeah, you did that.
Not me.
Good
I'm
times.
actually doing
good
okay.
times.
Yeah, very
But
great
yeah.
times.
I'm still at full HP. Nailed it. So
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
rephrase that. Only Tahko and Irilyssa are really in pain.
I'm not.
Hey,
My-
you hit me too.
Yeah, but you can take it. You're fine.
My daily bonus from the morning word's been chipped away, but I still have all my normal hit points.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Morning Lord's Blessing has been really rather useful for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Got
I would
extra 10
say
hit
so.
points, especially early on. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good. We would have been dead so many times without it.
At
Because
least
that's
I'm
one of
conscious.
the one round of, oh hey, they're still up. I have to dump my spells attacks into this person again. Stops them from going to get somebody else. So yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's us.
Wow. Also, yeah, it is definitely Zagrax hitting Vulwin was the repressed feelings for Vulwin shooting with an arrow multiple times.
I didn't harm you in that case.
No.
But maybe I'll get my chance this session.
Haha.
Let's try and
Maybe.
avoid killing each other. We have more important people to kill than us.
PvP. PvP.
I mean, we kind of
I
had a
think
bit
we-
of that last session.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I think it turns out that Zagrax is kind of scary when has the 3 spell slots that he has to just pump
Yeah.
freaking Divine Smite into people.
And can't you
For
pump
sure.
multiple spell slots? Like, if I wanted to be really cruel, I could have gone, yeah, do all 3 level 1 spell slots.
No, it's just 1.
Is it 1? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus for each spell level higher than first, I get another D8.
Okay, that's how it works.
So that's the bit is you can do a higher spell slot.
Fair. Okay, so we resume this with the daughter basically going, "No, father!" and rushing over to the. I think he was pretty much. No, the head was exploded, wasn't it? Or decapitated, something like that.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
he
a
did
pretty
that.
violent death.
Yeah, I do
He
remember
did
it. It was double his maximum hit points.
This is
So
a
it
crit.
was like, yeah, it was a death, not a KO death.
Yeah, we can't put him back together, even with all the king's horses and all the king's men.
Nope. He gone.
So she rushes over to his side and just basically starts just hugging this headless corpse. The head kind of just spinning slowly
No.
on one side as it's still kind of settling. What do you want to do?
I'll go over and put a hand on her shoulder.
What are you to? Who are you? Why
My condolences.
why did you do this to him?
I didn't.
There's that guy over there. Points to the other dead guard.
And she kind of looks over at the guard and then rushes over and just starts pulverizing it with her pickaxe. Whack.
I say after like 2 hits, Zagrax will walk up and stop her from hitting it more and drag her back.
And she
Why?
struggles against you, but you're quite a lot stronger than she is and are able to hold her back. No, please let me do this.
I understand your fury and resentment towards them, but it will not bring your father back.
So, what are we to do now? And her shoulders kind of slump dejectedly.
Well, we're going to go try and free more people that were controlled like your father and you were.
How can we help?
I'm not sure if that's necessarily a good idea now, but if you are hell-bent on freeing others and killing your oppressors, follow us.
Or you can
I think
follow.
that's not a good idea.
Yeah. If you follow the path, and she'll point, like, here, you'll see other survivors, and you should stay with them until we're done, and we can lead you to safety.
Don't go outside or a Yeti will eat you.
Yes, that's not a joke.
Tahko, roll persuasion. Elora, roll persuasion with disadvantage. This is basically a opposed roll to see which way she swings. So persuasion 11, and Tahko.
Oh, I'm rolling it as well. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Persuasion.
But there's another case of you click the button and we're just waiting for it to show up.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
thought.
no.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a whole 5.
I need to bury my father first.
Very
And
well.
She picks up the pickaxe and then starts digging a hole basically over here somewhere. And a couple of
Okay.
the other commoners go and help her out. Many of them still looking zoned out, kind of blinking a little bit unsure, looking around a little bit. One of them picks up a pickaxe and just goes back to mining, not really knowing what else to do.
All right. That's what they want to do.
They conveniently have all the tools they need for corpse burial right now. Hooray!
Yeah, might just be best to meet up with the others back there. All of you.
All right. And, oops, wrong way. I'm just going to say that they start slowly but surely making their way up. 2 or 3 of them remain behind to help the daughter out.
Okay.
And if any of you decide to wander off and you see any of that crystal like that, destroy it, but don't go out seeking it.
Okay. You sure we shouldn't just take it with us and sell it? Might.
No.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Might take over your mind on the way.
Unless you would become a slave to the will of something else and start attacking your friends, don't go near it.
Oh. Kind of glances over towards the crystal one last time, kind of lingering, and you kind of see he's like thinking about it, and it's like shakes his head. No, I've had enough of this, and makes his way north with some of the others.
Well, that goes for us too. If we see those, we got to destroy them right away.
Yep.
So we're not, killing each other.
Yes, obviously.
He kind of like looks over at Zagrax.
And if one of us is mind controlled trying to kill the others, avoid them. Just go for the crystals. We're not doing any of us any good if we end up bashing the crap out of each other.
Yeah, this is going to be another long day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right,
with
where's
that-
the exit?
Right? Where's the exit? With that, I'm going to actually use one use of tireless.
Okay. Sorry, just give me 1 second while I get caught up on my notes. Okay, it's down there. Cool.
Found it.
You found what?
The exit.
Oh. I think the other exit is that way, but
Oh.
she'll point towards the other way.
The
I'm
exit's
gonna-
deeper into the cave.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to pick up one of these pickaxes and bring it with me.
Okay.
I think it might be better at destroying crystals than my swords.
Add 1 pickaxe.
Big think.
All right. Maybe don't go running off so you don't get mind controlled again.
Well,
Okay, Zagrax.
Yeah.
Do you think the whole town's down here?
Do I think the whole town's down here?
There was a lot of people that just came out already out of nowhere.
Stop. So, Irilyssa, as you're about there, one of the walls, as you kind of glance over, seems to shimmer a little bit, catching your eye. You look over a little bit more, and you notice that there does seem to be a passage leading through this. None of the rest of you see this.
oh, okay.
I couldn't even see it if there was a passage that wasn't hidden.
Tahko, hold on.
Oh?
There's another hidden passage to the right.
Ah, good. Good eye.
Oh. All right then.
Say, but in terms of the village, I assume this is pretty much everybody. It's getting pretty close.
It seems like a decent chunk of them, yes. I mean, there are many faces missing.
Yeah.
Seems like a fair amount of the town is here, at the very least. Not all of them, but a fair bit.
And you do notice it's mostly the younger ones. There are basically no one here that's older than 40.
Worried about the elders. Haven't seen any of them around yet.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Perhaps fed to the younger ones as they wore out.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
You know,
Add another to the
When we're
list
all
of fates
thinking
worse
some-
than death.
we're all thinking something, but Tahko has to go ahead and say it.
Well, I mean, I didn't know you were all thinking it.
He's not
Not
the
a
mood
mind
killer
reader.
for nothing.
All right, well, Irylyssa's just gonna poke her head through this section of wall.
Okay, and
around.
as you do, you're immediately struck that there does seem to be firelight from ahead. And it's exactly the same kind of feeling as when you entered the entrance. Like, it looks like a wall, but it's kind of translucent to you, like a two-way mirror. And then you poke your head through, and then the lighting just shifts. And you can now see the bouncing firelight off the walls of this very narrow cavern.
All right, come on. Wave her hand to everybody.
And then commence to disappear.
Again, I don't know why the colouring is so weird. It is properly set up. As you enter, you do... actually, roll me stealth, Irilyssa. Let's see how alert this person is.
Where did I go first? What's wrong with me?
Use the magical eyes.
Those who can see shall lead the way.
I
Yes.
mean, if they're in a hidden, invisible tunnel full of mind control people, they're probably not expecting anybody to show up.
Tell me, what do your moon eyes see?
So you do look over and you do see that there is a pool of water and then an immediate cliff behind the pool, which is probably about 10 feet up or so. And on top of that, there is a burning campfire and a guard that's kind of slumped against their spear, just kind of looking idly at the water in front of them. Doesn't seem to have noticed you, though.
Gonna stop, turn around slowly, poke her head back through, and say, Zagrax, stay here.
Okay.
There's the guard that hasn't noticed me yet.
Aye.
I like the emphasis on me.
I also said yet.
Yes, I know.
Okay, well, she's just gonna inch forward a little bit and try and see what she can see.
As you do notice another guard, similarly distracted, kind of just kicking some rubble or something underfoot. Shield currently leaning against the wall, and every now and then they kind of turn and glance down the passage that disappears to their south.
Yeah, you think she'll be okay.
Forward a little bit.
I would assume that it'd probably be good for those of you who can be a bit more stealthy than me.
As he like jingles, moves a little bit and jingles quite a bit.
Ka-chink.
Would probably want to follow her, and once I hear the sounds of battle, I'll come join you.
Hopefully she isn't mind controlled before then. Just kind of
Yeah,
wander
sounds like
off.
Yeah, she might just come wandering back, attacking us. And he'll just like poke his head in, past the invisible wall.
And again, it's exactly the same feeling. You kind of very carefully put your face up to the wall and like expecting to feel the cold stone any minute now, but instead your face just sinks straight through it. And there is indeed another very narrow passage at the far side of this with firelight bouncing off the walls.
Okay. As a reminder, Irilyssa, did you give us your eyes? Do we currently have that? Or are we doing it by our own light?
Yes, 3 of you have the eyes, and I believe it lasts for an hour.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've still got it.
Okay, cool. Then I actually can see you down the hallway. Okay. I'll step in and be right here. And I guess I'll try to be sneaky and say where I'm at and just kind of listen and watch what's happening with Irilyssa here.
Okay.
20 for sneaking.
Noted.
Big snick.
Sneaky boy.
Sneakiest.
So Irilyssa, you kind of glance back and you see Vulwin just start to dissolve into the side of the wall.
Really like the idea that you're standing, like staring at the guy and be like, hey, you gotta kill that guy.
Jumps.
The wall starts talking to you.
Okay.
The walls have mouths.
Ooh.
Not now, Mr. Wall. Well, is anyone else coming with you, or are they just staying back there?
Stand back there, waiting for you
Beats
to do
me.
stuff.
Tahko should come this way.
I'll come.
Zagrax takes the lead, or the tail.
So, he'll say to Vulwin, there's 2 guards, one by a campfire, one down there. She'll point to the one that's across the lake.
Elora, stealth check.
Uh-oh. Are you on normal? Okay.
Do.
Oh,
Nice.
An 8.
So, Elora, as you emerge through the same sensation, you kind of trip a little bit, and a pebble is sent skipping along the ground. And the guard that's by the campfire looks up a little bit, looks around, stretches, yawns mightily, like they're very tired. Rolls their shoulders a little bit, and just goes back to kind of just gazing at the water in front of them.
Okay. If you look back at Elora, she's just making this, oh no, like, face. But it seems all is okay.
For the record, he beat their perception by 1.
Nice.
Wow.
I really their thought process is like, yeah, that's a rock. This is a cave. That's how that
Whatever.
works.
Yeah. There's plenty of those in here. We've seen them before.
We've been a bit busy fighting here, so what do you think, Irilyssa? He kind of reaches into his quiver and he pulls out like I've got wood right now. What ought to be just one arrow in the quiver right now.
Oh.
I got
Not within
more.
walking distance. Let's discuss it for a half hour instead of walking.
Yeah, just bonk
Why do you guys?
Yeah,
keep doing
there's
that?
2 of them.
Go get him then.
I'm looking at
Can I
Irilyssa.
can I see how deep this water is? Where I am?
Make a perception check, I guess this would be.
Oops, that's not supposed to be disadvantage.
It's very still. It is like it ripples every now and then from a source of water dripping in from above somewhere. And it laps very, very gently against the near shore over here, but it disappears into blackness, like further back towards the cliffside.
You see anything else from there? This is just the 2.
The water looks too deep to just run across. Otherwise, I would have gone after him already.
All right. Well, maybe the 3 of us could just ambush them.
All right.
Yeah, I can try.
So Irilyssa will try sneaking.
All right, hold up right there. Where's my notes? There's my notes.
Hooray!
Okay, so Irilyssa, as you come to round the corner, something like the rock itself seems to shift right about there. I don't know why that's not showing on Twitch.
My favorite's not being able to see this.
Is it actually pinging for you guys?
I can't tell where it is because it's around the corner.
Yeah, we can't see. We physically can't see the location.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
can
can
you
only
see
see the
it,
ping.
Irilyssa?
Oh,
guess
Yeah, I
I-
can see the ping. Yeah.
That was
the ping.
mine. I guess you can see that.
Oh.
That was the green one.
Yeah.
I can see the green one, but I can't see yours.
Hang on,
Oh.
let me just...
Yellow?
I'll refresh the
I'm
page.
yellow.
It's all
It
of our
should be
colors.
blue. I'm guessing that you can't see it because I'm looking at the Twitch broadcast at the moment. It's not appearing.
Yeah, please stand by while spooky thing happens.
No kidding.
I'm in danger.
We're normally in danger.
There you
And
go.
Mordred's like, I'm loopy. Things could go really poorly. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
About that.
Blue, okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
Just ignore it. You're fine. Keep going.
Sure. Okay.
You guys are all so heavy.
It just looks like a very wet section of the wall, but there's no puddle there. That's kind of what catches your notice. Like, why is the wall that wet if there's no puddle?
Just acid.
We'll worry about it later, I guess. This is it's 5 feet up where they are, on the other side of this puddle. Pool.
Sorry, say that again?
Is it like a climb up or the on the other side of this pool where we are?
It's about 10 feet
sorry.
up from the surface of the water. So it's climbable, but it would be difficult.
Well, whatever you decide to do, I've got eyes on that one over there. And he kind of like, motions to that one as he knocks an arrow. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hunters mark him, the one I still have concentration on.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna ready an action that if anything goes down, that he's my target to fire at.
Okay, noted.
Okay. So she's going to step out one more, and then she's going to fire a guiding bolt at the guard by the campfire.
Okay, so you have surprise on this, so go ahead and do your guiding bolt on the guard by the campfire. And meanwhile, I will sort out...
Oh, wonderful.
This.
Does anybody have advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sneak attack.
Oh.
Sneaky sneak.
Sneaky, sneaky stealth.
Nice.
18, I'm... gonna say hits.
Yeah, I see Irilyssa shoot the shoot, so I will also shoot.
Yep. So yeah,
That
go
looks
ahead.
like some going down right there.
Go ahead and shoot yours, Ethan. So the guiding bolt blasts out from Irilyssa. Again, this intensely silvery coloured projectile slams into the guard, who at the last second seems to raise a shield, but not quite quickly enough, and it catches him right in like the top left shoulder, sending them absolutely reeling backwards. Because ouch, and they start glowing a dull silvery colour. And yeah, Vulwin, that absolutely hits.
Okay, that is 11 points from the main shot and 4 from the hunter's mark. 15
Okay.
points.
15
Nice.
points. You manage to catch him in the side of the neck. The arrow goes straight through the neck, and he's just kind of there, puts a hand to it, just gasping, but doesn't seem to be going down.
Okay.
Nice.
And with that,
Did
I
I-
need you to roll initiative, please.
Berserker
Yay!
vibes. I don't like it here. Oh, nice.
We wanted to get Elora to be in place too, and things just happen.
Oh no,
He's
no
like,
valid
should
Pokemon
I,
selected. Darn.
Mr. doesn't hear, see, smell anything, is not going to see, hear, smell anything until the very last of the round.
All right, let's see. Initiative. Got a 9. Yay.
Is this a story about how Zagrax got lost in the caves?
I mean, that's pretty much this entire adventure. It's a-
I saw
it's a-
that. It wasn't secret.
Didn't see anything.
God damn it. You saw nothing.
I'm going
Nothing.
crazy about it.
I didn't.
good.
Zagrax didn't see anything because he
Chat,
can't.
please.
I knew it was going to be something with acid. 'Cause acid
It's
creatures
not though.
love caves.
Shh. It's
It's
not.
not though. Shush. It's a perfectly friendly nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annoying that doesn't happen by default.
Didn't
A little
see
bit, yeah.
anything.
Just a
Ah!
mysterious grease stain on the wall in the middle of the cave.
Yes, which
Well, a wet wall's not a big deal.
That's
which
where
the
the
DM
guards
made
went and
a point to point out, like, there's a wet thing over there.
Huh,
Yeah.
Weird.
That's where the guards go and rub their fried chicken on the wall.
But there's
We
a
don't
lack
know.
of
The
chicken
grease
bones.
wall.
Yeah, the grease wall. That's why it's so shiny.
Okay, so Elora, from just in front of you, you hear the dong from Vulwin's longbow as it releases the arrow. And you see the impact, I think. You actually probably don't. But you hear the gasp of the guard from somewhere ahead.
She will Well, she's mostly just saying, Vulwin take action. She'll move forward. Oh my gosh, can I? Oh, I can totally see him. He's like gasping for
Yes, that's
Can
the
you
guy.
add me in?
air.
Can you
All
add
right.
me in as well, please? I rolled an 18, but I didn't have my token selected.
Actually, I'll take one step forward.
We are professional D&D players.
Yeah. I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at that guy.
Alright, give me just a
Because
second.
he looks like he's in pain anyway.
Did you say 18, Tahko?
Yes.
Nice. So yeah, you'll be after
Alright.
Elora.
Does a 16 hit?
16 on the injured one does hit, yes. Because he left the shield leaning against the wall.
Ha.
Alright, that's 4 damage blasting out of my hands.
And as you blast out with this energy, this guy basically just releases the arrow currently in his neck and just like falls face forward and then just goes still.
Oh, I feel bad for him. Alright.
You whisper that out loud. I really just...
She does say that, and then she just moves back.
It's just like, don't, he's dead.
Yeah, somebody had to put him out of his misery.
Damn, ever since Bowen saw the Yeti, he's just been savage.
You know. Okay.
Okay, Tahko,
Alright.
from
Okie doke.
somewhere beyond this wall, you hear very faint sound of... In fact, roll me perception. You may not even hear this, because there is also a sound muffling effect.
Alright. Does the 23 pass?
Yeah, you hear, like, booming through your ears. Ah! Ah!
Perfect.
Ah!
Go time. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Water. Crap. And how deep does this look?
With that perception, you can see that the water, like, directly in front of you is pretty shallow. But it definitely gets quite a bit deeper. You can't see exactly, but certainly taller than you.
Taller than me. Up to here?
Yeah, like, the closer to that cliff edge, the deeper it gets.
Okay. Could I try and make a leap so I could grab the edge, like leap from there over to here?
Sure, yeah. Roll athletics. Do you have the movement to do that?
Yeah, I moved 30, so this would use up the rest of my move to try and get over there.
Okay, so yeah, roll athletics.
All right.
This is going to be going for distance and also trying to climb at the same time, but yeah, 21 will do it.
21, all right.
Man.
That's
So
a good roll.
5, 10, 15.
So
20.
with that, yeah, you're probably about... It's 10 feet up, you're probably about 5 feet right now where you catch.
All right.
So like half
I'm
of your
holding on
torso
now?
is in the water, but you're holding on, yeah.
All right, that's my turn then.
Okay.
Leaping into action.
Literally. Quite literally.
Tahko, I'm going to need you to make an intelligence save, please. Tahko, intelligence save. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Intelligence save. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh,
That's
it's a
perfect.
6.
Nailed it.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Absolutely
You
beautiful.
sure you didn't mean a wisdom save?
No, I meant intelligence.
Oh,
Ah, okay. All right.
Tahko, you're
Well,
smart, right?
No, not smart enough. Oh.
Oh, Tahko.
Bah, bah, bah.
Okay, you take 7 points of psychic damage, and I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save as well.
All right.
Hey, look, there's your wisdom save. Hey!
You're fine.
There you go.
So suddenly your brain is just echoing with violent whispers like, "You're going to die. Death is approaching."
Yeah, I know it.
And you can kind of feel something wet starting to dribble down the front of your face like a nosebleed. And the sudden impact of this intense headache like almost makes you release your grip on the wall, but through sheer power of will, you cling on, and you do not slip down.
Good.
Klingon.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
What is his name? Worf?
Wow.
Irilyssa.
Wrong fantasy.
And in fact, it would have showed itself. Yeah, so probably not to you, actually. But you have really good perception, and it did just roll absolutely dreadful in its stealth, but it does have advantage. It still rolled under.
Oh yeah.
Bloody clerics,
Under
their
my passive?
perception.
Good thing we have one, because by golly.
And you notice that there is a definite shimmering to this wall, and it starts to take on a bit more of a muscus-like, not feel, but atmosphere.
Can
Impression.
you ping it for me?
Ah, Ben.
Yeah. Can
Oh,
you ping which wall that is?
What is this, like a watercolor painting?
Right. Ba-da, ba-da.
Okay, so Irilyssa is gonna give like a little clap for Tahko's feat of athletics.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. Thank you.
In that clap, she's gonna cast Sacred Flame at the guard that's up there.
Okay. Which is a what save?
A DC 13 Dexterity save.
Get him.
That is a 13 save beat, so no, doesn't hit.
Dang.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright.
So yeah, you
And I'm
launch
also
out this intense burst of silvery light again, and the guard kind of sees it coming and just flattens himself against the wall, and it shatters against it.
I'm also going to say there's a creepy blob in the corner.
What?
That's just Tahko.
Hey!
Oh!
Oh.
Very good.
It's like you literally are over there in the corner trying to climb up a wall. It's like, come on, that's just Tahko.
Anything else?
Now's not the time, Irilyssa.
All right, Vulwin.
He's going to put away the bow. He's out of arrows in his quiver right now, and he's going to see the creepy blob now. He's going to move 10 over this way.
Well,
what is that?
yes, you also have very good perception. Yes, you do see it. And again, it's kind of this mucus-like entity that seems to be clinging against the wall. You don't really know what it is. It looks very wet. It looks kind of like very gone off water, like a gel, but there's no pool or anything under it, and it seems to be shimmering very slightly, but it's really hard to make out. Like it's almost looks just like a wet wall.
What exactly is that? He's talking to Irilyssa. You're just shrugging like, I don't know.
No.
All right, well, you keep an eye on that. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to try to start climbing this wall, too.
Oh, okay.
You have to jump
Come
over
join
the
me.
water first, because it does go
Do I?
quickly.
Mhm.
Yeah, unless you want to go through the
okay.
water, in which case you're going
okay.
underwater.
Not particularly, but I can try to jump across it and get to this wall area then.
Okay, roll athletics. Again, this is going to be
Roll
quite
2.
difficult because you are
Roll
both
2.
leaping and also trying to
Roll
get
it
height.
too.
Don't grab
Oh,
me.
hold on, is this actually deep water like right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm like
around
leaping into the
cliff.
wall? Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I thought it was like a leap to the other side of like the deep water.
I would say, like, I did a really bad job of describing this, but like here, this shore is probably the shallowest, and then here by the cliff, it goes down quickly. It's like a very deep swimming pool where it just descends.
Yeah, I went too much off the picture here looking at. Okay, so this is the shallow. So instead, I'll go 5, 10, 15, 25. Does it look like over this way, like this direction, it might be easier to cross?
Yes, that looks like it's probably 5 foot at most. So you'd be wading, it'd be difficult terrain.
Okay.
But you do reckon it's passable, yes.
Okay, so from here, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I'm going to move 25. Is this still shallow or no?
Yeah, that's still shallow.
Okay, cool. That's where I'm going to move to. And then my turn's going to be done. I'm going to use my action actually to take out my sword as I'm moving.
Okay, cool. In that case, it is you. He's going to go here and see Tahko currently trying to climb up the wall. And Tahko, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Okay. No, I got a whole 9.
Okay.
I can't even see the crystal that's trying to take over my mind, so this is going great.
We didn't get wisdom saves for that.
Yeah.
Well, we did. They were just behind the scenes.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Armored Tribal Warrior is going to...
This person right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Step around the fire, kind of glance down at you, and then throw a javelin at Irilyssa.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's rude. Why would you do that?
Very
Hey,
rude.
there's a big guy down here. Oh, well, let's attack this person.
So, kind of sights over at where you are, throws the javelin, and it just splinters into a stalactite. Crap, you told me how to remember this last time, and I don't remember how it was.
Stalactites hold on tight.
Stalactite holds on tight, so slams into a stalactite and just like demolishes that piece of the ceiling. And that ceiling actually crashes into the water and makes everything about 5 foot less deep. So the shallows are still shallow, but the water over here is only about 10 feet now.
Oh.
That's a crit miss.
Nice.
So yeah, to those of you around, you can kind of feel like the cave starting to shake and shudder a little bit as a large quantity of earth suddenly shifts from the ceiling, splashing down into the water. Vulwin, you get absolutely drenched by the wave impact from this thing, but doesn't have any other effect against you except for the fact that you are now soaking wet.
I need whatever noise
Yeah,
you just
great.
made and like
Please
a
make it
soundboard
again.
so I can play it again and again and again and again.
Zagrax,
It's on record, I think.
Perception check,
Oh, it's-
please.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
what? I didn't get to. Oh, I guess I could have totally been.
That's not the
Is it-
worst.
I know exactly.
It means you rolled a 16.
Good for you.
It's not the worst.
You rolled a 16. That's amazing.
Is this where we figured out Zagrax has missed the door?
Hey, Irilyssa told me to stay put, man.
You've been listening out, but you kind of get a little bit distracted by the noise of the shovel and the axes from further back from where you guys came from, where the daughter is still burying the father. And you kind of home in on that sound, and it almost escapes you. But there is a definite slight shudder in the ground under your feet. And then you can kind of hear a bit of a distance.
Did he also maybe hear me say it's go time as I went running in?
Yeah.
No, he was distracted by that. Like, you basically shoved your way past him and said, "It's go time!" And he's just like, yeah, it's just the Goliath being the Goliath.
To be fair, yeah, he was waiting for Irilyssa to say something.
Yeah.
Following
Stay
orders.
put. I made her up there for I must listen to her for a bit.
But you do get alerted that there is something going on.
Yes. Cool. So I'm just gonna kind of meander then. So I'll be like, oh, ground shaking. That's no good. Wait, a splash? Oh man, they're having fun without me. 5,
You have pool party
10,
without Zagrax.
yeah,
Woo!
50, 20, 25. Oh lord, there's some stuff going on in here.
Yeah, I might want to get in there.
What was that? 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25, 30. Nailed it. I'm there.
Hey,
Oh, go ahead.
no, never mind. It's good.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say that there's no way in hell I'm seeing this ooze thing ever.
Nope.
Not even possible. I barely heard the fighting going on here. Okay, and then I'm gonna use action to dash. And then, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How the heck do you get up? Is there any way to get up here other than climbing a cliff that I
know,
can
is
see
there?
in like the 2 seconds? Okay,
I don't
cool.
know.
But what you do notice is there is firelight coming from ahead of the direction that you're running towards.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just kind of Zagrax just kind of like meander, walks up into the thing, sees combat's like sweet, and then just like runs through everything and does absolutely nothing, and then
Like, where
ends up
is he
over here.
going?
Combat.
Tahko or Elora, you can choose who goes next.
Well, let's keep the order, so Laura can go first.
Okay. All right. I'll move back into the fray. I don't know if my passive perception is high enough to see that thing.
Nope, you do not
I
notice
didn't
the,
think so.
the thing.
Okay. But I do see you.
Yay!
So I'll shoot the guard. It's dead.
Okay,
Does a 10
so
hit?
you clap your hands together, then push out with the now familiar power, but a wave of water impacts you just as you get it off, and you end up just blasting it into this this big wave as it slams into you, basically, drenching your nice shoes, but otherwise not really having any effect, except for the fact that you missed.
She's just like, oh man.
Sad.
She honestly just looks irritated and then she's done.
Okay, Tahko.
All right. Can I
I feel like you should probably think about maybe going up on top of that and then putting your hand on this guy's shoulder and casting a Cure Wounds on him.
All right. That sounds like a great idea. Let's see.
Tahko, what are these shenanigans again?
Level 1 or level 2? What's your preference?
I think that probably just warrants a level 1.
Okay. There you are.
Why, thank you very
At your
much.
service.
I have a feeling this is one of those things where it's like, oh, Taco's gonna use like inflict wounds or something, and he walks up to him and shit, green glow. Yes, he's doing. Wait, he's healing him. Shit.
I'll turn
Tahko,
to
what
these
are you doing?
interlopers. I'll turn to these interlopers and say, "Your presence is an affront to Oral."
You shall not pass.
Here we go again.
There's another crystal somewhere. Find it, quick.
Combat wombat time.
I'm in danger.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nobody's talked about Geralt yet over there.
Hey man, I didn't see him.
So
Oh,
Zagrax
so you didn't see that
and
guy.
Vulwin from the southern passage, you hear footsteps rushing along, and another of these armoured guards storms into presence, kind of recoils a little bit at seeing you, and then just continues running, but is unable to reach.
Cool.
Then
Combat time. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to do this. The ooze is going to slither along the side of the wall and is going to try and punch you with a pseudopod. The Irilyssa does a 17 hit.
That's quite rich. That matches.
Sad.
Which hits, because it's a roll 2 hit. So your armor is reduced permanently by -1 AC,
Cool.
That's great.
and you
Yay,
take
pseudopods.
13 points of damage, 4 of which are bludgeoning, 9 are acid.
Ow!
Oh no.
So this thing just kind of oozes along the wall and then seems to leap out from the wall onto you, splattering your armor. And where it does, you get this intense bubbling and hissing as it starts to literally eat its way through your armor, eventually eating at the flesh underneath.
Yay.
I can see it now.
Yes, you can see it now.
Irilyssa is
So
badly
also-
injured.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
Vulwin and Elora, you can see it. Zagrax, no. Tahko, probably not.
Really? Okay.
Like, this thing looks like stone. It's really difficult to make out, especially from
okay.
distance.
Well, this is bad.
Yeah, I just noticed him around the corner, like the wall slap Irilyssa. It's like, what?
With a
It's one of those things
pseudopod.
you just double
Well, it's-
take
it's-
like
It's not even that you like see the wall slapping Irilyssa. You see Irilyssa like recoil in pain and disgust from this thing, and then you notice that this wet patch is just like shifted around.
Creepy.
Oh no.
I see nothing.
Nope.
Not that even if I was standing there, I would see anything anyway.
What do I do?
Just ignore it.
Yeah,
Good
sure,
idea.
that'll go well. She's gonna actually try to disengage from it.
Okay.
Go over here. And
Okay.
jump into the water to try and get rid of this acid that's hurting her.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't.
Going
not
into
gonna
water
do
with acid.
anything.
Roger that.
You gotta
That's a
rub it
good
down
idea.
with eggs.
Yeah, it's better
She
than
passed
nothing.
chemistry class.
No, gotta rub it with eggs until you get rid of the acid.
Okay. And this
Um,
is...
But I think the disengage is my turn.
You still have a bonus action if you want it.
Oh,
I will bonus action healing word my.
Okay, go
Not
for it.
bad.
that must have really hurt you.
So you recover 5 points. And what is your word?
Ow!
Ow!
That'll work.
Okay, meanwhile, Vulwin and Zagrax, you again hear running boots from the southern passage, rushing towards you, armoured feet clattering against the ground. But they do arrive
Oh,
rather
there's more of
breathless.
them now. More
Vulwin.
combat.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Oh no, I thought you had something to say.
I
Something
did,
more
but
to
then
add.
I realised that, no. So carry on, it's fine.
All right.
It's
Fantastic.
fine. Everything's
Fantastic.
fine.
Can I see this person up here? By the way, I'm just kind of curious. They're on the map. I can see them from here, but
Yeah.
can I actually see them?
You can see him. I mean, he's going to be in 3/4 cover because he is behind that
Yeah.
stone. from
I'm
where
just
you are.
curious what he's doing and what he looks like right now while I'm trying to survey everything going on.
That's a very good point. So this guy is notably smaller, squatter, and with a big bushy beard compared to any of the others, which are humans. Dressed in very intricate, nice quality armor, like you've seen previously, and his hair is pure white. The main difference between this guy and previous Durgar, which you have seen, which he indeed is he's not wearing a helmet.
Ah.
Yeah,
And on the
that's
edge.
about it. But he does have like a nice
fancy.
purple cloak flowing over his shoulders, and he's kind of
Ooh.
looking intently at the moment at Tahko.
Yeah. Zagrax, we gotta fall back. And he's going to move up next to where Zagrax is here.
That's
see.
not quite falling back, but okay.
No, it's not, but you're also like standing there in front of like 3 people. I don't want you to get surrounded.
Nah, that'll be
so
fine.
I'm gonna move up. Let's go here. I'm gonna use so bonus action. This guy is gonna be my mark target now.
Click
Oops.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
Right in front of me. Moving up next to Zagrax here and mark target, and I'm going to attack this guy. The one short sword I got out.
Go for it.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, one short sword. Let's see what happens. I pull out my other one as I'm moving forward. What do we got? Normal roll. Does an 11 hit?
11 does
Probably not.
So you
Probably not.
move forwards a little bit, struggling through the water, which is kind of shin high, and you strike out with your sword, and he just brings up his shield and pushes your blade aside with a snarl. Ah.
Ugh. And then I will actually, I'm going to take a step back after that, which will provoke.
Okie dokie. He is definitely going to accept your provocation. Does a 15 hit?
Yay.
It misses.
Okay, so
Oh.
you kind of feel
Just
the glancing
enough.
impact of a spear scraping down your back, but it's not able to penetrate the armor.
Ah, that's good. And so, did you say, was this difficult terrain or is this just normal?
It's difficult. So I'll say, let's make some fancy drawings. We'll go dark
Okay,
blue, sure.
that's fine. I was right here, so it's like 10, 20, 30. I'm actually where I need to be, so.
So we'll say that it's deep water from where that line is. So everything else is now shallow, and the deepest this gets now is about 10 feet, which is right under the cliff.
Okay, cool. I've expended my movement. That is my turn.
Okie dokie. Then it is that guy. And I need to see what tricks this guy's got up his sleeve. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
got
Oh,
some
Zagrax and I are
cool
going to work on a
Yay.
retreat.
He's got a trickster guy. I don't like that at all.
The first trick is, Tahko coming back to our side.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun trick he's going to do.
He's going to poke his head around to where you are, Vulwin, and you hear a voice in your head saying, "Strike him! Strike him now!" And you feel compelled to strike at Zagrax with an attack.
Oh,
Do you get a save or anything? Or
I rolled it behind the scenes.
it is
Nice.
behind the scenes, yeah. So is this like a reaction or like
This is just an
what is
attack.
this? Oh, okay, sure. Let's go. Short sword, normal, and 15. No,
Haha!
no.
No.
So Zagrax, from behind you, you feel the clank of a sword striking your back.
Is
I know you-
this? Hold on, Mort. Is this what I think it is? Is this like taco stuff? I gotta know. Or do I just feel compelled that I'm just doing this?
You feel your sword arm kind of just moving to attack. Like, you still have your faculties about you, but you just
Okay.
feel your sword arm, like, striking out. And when you did, you're like,
Okay.
why did I do that?
Yeah, I just need to know, like, there's some weird stuff happening here. We gotta go.
Come on now.
Something's in my mind telling me to attack you.
Oh boy.
Okay, then it is that guy, and I think he's just going to throw another javelin, to be honest, at Irilyssa.
Uh-oh.
Bye, Irilyssa.
That's a 21 to hit.
Oh!
You take 5 points of piercing damage as this javelin slams into you.
Good thing you healed.
Yeah.
Right.
She just says, "Ah, again."
Ow!
Healed.
Okay, Zagrax.
Hooray! I'm a breath weapon, these fools.
Yeah, boy.
Nice. They lined up pretty well for it.
That they did. So 2d6. So they'll take it's a con save of 12, half damage on a success.
Ooh, nice. First one failed. Second one. What was the save?
12.
Succeeds. Succeeds. So the first one takes the full impact and just takes like the majority of the blast, kind of shielding his compatriots behind so that they take less.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to try not to sneeze. Shield bash the dude in front of me.
Oh, hang on.
Does a 22 hit?
Give me just a second. I just realized I did that wrong. So he took that. So when
Uh-oh.
your breath weapon hits these guys, especially the one in front, which you catch like right in their face, doesn't seem to be as affected by it as you kind of expect.
Dang it. That was coming, but sad. Oh well. Not surprising. Just have to go
22
with the
shield
old-
bash. Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Whack. Have to go the old-fashioned thwacking.
All right, thack away.
Holy crap. I forgot how...
Do you want to try and prone them?
Actually, yes.
All right. Roll contested strength.
Which is athletics, right?
Athletics for you, yeah.
Yeah.
17 against 12. He manages to push you back. So you like slam your shield into his face and then start exerting extra pressure on it. And he just like pushes you away and then resumes his ready stance. Although a bit more shakily this time. You can kind of hear the as blood droplets are splattering against the ground from his absolutely shattered nose.
Nice. Okay, that is my turn.
All right, Elora.
All right. I'm gonna move right here. Aha. Okay. So Elora's been able to see that friend that was over here the whole time. She can see him. She moves to the left a little just to see him a bit better.
Okay.
She kind of knows what's going on. Because it's happened before with these Duergar getting into the brains.
You can just about see him. So again, that would be 3/4 cover.
Oh, no, that's okay, because she's just needs to see that he exists, because she's gonna use Mind Spike on him.
Okay.
Nice. Nothing worse than Duergar on the brain.
Yeah. That's DC 13 with save. He might pass, but hey.
Roll Arcana, please.
Sure.
Oh, they're probably.
Sure, they're probably. I did it before, so I don't know.
Okay,
5.
so you focus your mental faculties on him and like try to punch through with this mental image of pain. And his eyes kind of lock onto yours for a moment. And you feel your head starting to intensely hurt with these energies that you yourself were trying to expel. So you instead roll the wisdom save.
I have to.
Oh, counterattack! Reversing!
13. Hey, I saved.
You do save, so you take half.
Oh, wow.
Okay, she's like, ow, just like Irilyssa.
Wow.
And
It's like, no, you.
And he kind of gives you a bit of a crooked grin.
20, 25. Elora has moved over here because she doesn't want to be too close to that thing. And she says, we have to get out of here, help, there's a thing over there that's crawling on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. We're not gonna go anywhere fast here. Did you find the crystal?
No, there's a dude mind controlling over there.
Yeah, that might have been him. I heard in my head.
I can't penetrate. Just keep fighting his mind. Keep fighting.
Tahko,
stop listening to him.
All right. I am
Tahko,
going
stop.
to just attempt to kill this person with and inflict wounds because I'm getting upset.
Because I'm getting upset.
All right. There's a 23 hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a 23 does indeed hit.
Good. Then, in that
Bad
case,
touch. Good touch.
12 damage.
Ooh.
Necrotic.
12. Okay.
Are they still up?
No. And with that,
Okay,
he lets
good.
out an intense scream as the flesh seems to just slough off of his face, dropping to the ground with a... And basically
I'll
you can just
push
see
him
the
in the water.
skeleton underneath. And he eventually just collapses in absolute agony, kind of kicks a few times at your feet.
I'll push him off into the water and then
Okay.
come walking up.
Uh,
5. Oh, hey, 30. Here we go.
God.
You're next. That's my turn.
Okay.
Just imagine how scary that is. A Goliath just like grabs your companion by the face and his entire body just melts and he chucks him aside, comes running up to you. Like, no thank you, I'm gone, bye.
Right? and luckily I can no longer see anybody else, so if I get converted, I'm not going to be able to attack you immediately.
This guy's going to rush up and try to strike at Zagrax.
Hooray!
And as he strikes into you, you just slap down with the warhammer and just crack his spear in half. And the spear kind of bounces off the ground, slams into his shield, and cracks that in half as well. It seems that the quality of this guy's gear is just really, really bad.
I'm impressive.
Then it's gonna
True.
be-
You are hard to hit. The only 3 times I've attacked you, I've never actually managed to hit you.
True, true.
Oh, it didn't help.
So the ooze
Oh,
goes along the ground a little bit and just crawls up the side of the wall, kind of where you're trying to rush around the water, and again it just like splatters a part of it at you. Does a 5 hit,
Oh, yay!
and it just falls short of you, and you just hear a boom as it just hits the water, and you see it kind of floats on the water, and it starts to just pull back towards where the creature is on the wall itself, and then reattach to it.
Yeah, and the whole time this is happening, Laura's like, "It's coming for me! It's coming for me!" Like looking at Vulwin.
Fiendly trying to kill me.
Looking between the ooze and Vulwin, like, help, 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 help.
we've only got one direction to go.
One Direction's
Gary
behind
was-
this. I knew it.
It all makes sense now.
Okay.
Irilyssa is gonna move forward, and she's going to use her breath weapon on Elora and Vulwin.
No!
She's joined the cult.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I think that would hit Zagrax as well. Actually, it's 15 feet.
Yeah, might as well, right?
It would. So
How
yeah,
much we got?
I think you should hit all
Yeah,
3.
look. Yeah, add this guy in too. Why not?
You can
Oh my
angle it so it
gosh!
doesn't.
It's +4. I got a 6.
Nice. If
Alright,
you're the One
con
Direction
save?
Can't save Vulwin, yeah.
16.
So Zagrax and Vulwin, you both save. Is that save or suck, or is that half?
It's half.
Okay, so you both take
Half.
2 points of
Half
damage,
5.
and
I took 5.
Elora, you take 5. Bear in mind, if you
I
have
do
cold
have-
resistances, they will take effect.
Half and half again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half and half
Mhm.
again,
So-
so you take 1 point if you are resistant.
Ooh,
Save.
Nice.
spicy.
Ow!
And after she lets out this breath, she says, "Feel the sting of oral."
Wait, so
You gotta try harder than that. Now stop.
This one's going to strike at you, Vulwin.
Reaction
No.
disadvantage.
Okay, noted.
Good,
That is a
good.
5.
Cool.
That's a miss.
So as he tries to
Yeah,
strike out
damage.
Zagrax, you note the blow coming in. You just basically shoulder barge Vulwin out of the way and then take the hit on your shield.
Perfect.
And then this
He
one...
pushed you. It means he's under the mind control too.
Hey, I haven't screamed
Oh, no.
anything about oral yet. So we're fine.
It's true.
This one's going to attack you, Zagrax.
Hooray.
And that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
You take
That
4 points of
hits.
piercing damage.
Pain.
Because you've kind of overextended trying to protect against Vulwin, you've opened up your entire right flank, and this guy exploits that, stabbing into your side. Though because
Not the
of the
right
quality
flank.
of your armor, it doesn't go very deep.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes.
Concentration.
Yeah, I had to do that. That was for the 1 point of damage I took from your list.
Vulwin, you're up.
All right, I got this one guy in front of me. Time to strike at him. Short sword attack. It's a 24 hit.
Pretty sure it does.
All right.
Pretty sure.
He's not 100 marked, so no. This guy hasn't been damaged yet. The one right in front of me.
You mean this one? No.
This guy, yeah, he didn't take any cold damage from the breath from Zagrax.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
he
he's
would've
taken a
taken-
tiny little
He
bit.
did?
So, like,
Yeah.
his
That's all I need.
his clothing is kind of sparkling with this white frost. It doesn't seem to bother him that much, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so long as he's below max HP. All right. So 6 piercing and 3 from Colossus Slayer. I'm actually going to re-roll the piercing damage with that same feat, the Piercer feat.
Okay.
And I think I can just do Hunter's Mark. No. And no, and it should just be one number. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage from the attack instead. And then bonus action for my other attack on him.
Go for it. He's still standing.
And that's a crit.
Yeah, pretty sure that
Nice.
hits too.
Let's see how that one works actually.
Glad you're on our side again.
Colossus Slayer only happens once per turn.
So it's already
So I
happened.
don't get that. Yep.
Mhm.
This should be 3d6 because the Piercer feat, when I crit, I can roll an additional of my dice on the crit. So that's the number.
So with the
That's a
first
good number.
blow, you kind of stab into his shin, which brings him down. And then because he's a bit lower down, you're able to just do a really hard sideways swipe and just take his head clean off. And it just lands in the water. And then the corpse just stands there for a moment and then slumps forwards.
Yeah, come on, Zagrax, we gotta go. Elora, we got enemies behind us. I don't have anything. I don't want anything to do with this anymore.
Irilyssa attacking
Agreed.
us.
Like I said, just leave her.
Just leave her.
Yeah, if she doesn't snap out of it on her own, then she's too dumb.
There's a ooze back there that can kill her.
He's going full savage.
Wow.
An oozy wall thing.
Alright, then it's this guy. He is going to stab you. Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does a 19 hit.
Tahko.
Tahko.
He's attacking you.
That guy. Okay.
guy.
19. Yes, it does.
Oh, flipping hell. You take
Oh no.
Oh no.
19 points of damage.
Oh, yay. Well, that hurt. Wow.
And does a 21 hit.
Yes.
You take a further 15 points of damage.
Oh, I am out. I'm out.
Very good.
Great.
So,
Thanks.
as you try to
Thanks,
rush past him, he goes,
Mordred.
"No!" Stabs you with his dagger as you rush past. And initially you think it's a dagger cut. It's not really going to hurt. But an intense bolt of energy explodes out of the dagger, which basically just causes all of your muscles to go rigid as if hit by an electrical bolt. And you just feel intense pain. And as you're still kind of locked in that position, he plunges the dagger in a second time, even more deeply. And the pain from this intensity goes even harder. And your head feels like it's actually starting to explode from within. It's like your brain is expanding, the skull is like trying to contain it, and you can feel now very actively wetness coming down the side of your face before everything goes black.
Oh, good. Wonderful. That sounds great. All right. Well.
Zagrax.
Hooray!
uh,
I'm gonna
Run away.
hit the guy with the warhammer that has been previously wounded. This guy here.
11
don't
unfortunately does not hit.
Do I get flanking bonus?
Yes, you do.
oh,
Yes,
good.
you do.
There's a 13 hit.
Still no.
Wait. That's the guy with the broken shit. No, it doesn't.
Ah,
I
sad.
tried.
Well, I'm now gonna shield bash him. Except this time I'm gonna. Yeah.
17
hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Cha-cha-cha! Another 8.
8 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna try and shove him to the ground because.
Let me just double
why
check.
not?
Is it this guy you're hitting or this one?
Oh,
The one, the
no.
lower one, or is he dead?
Oh, the lower one, you don't have
Yeah.
flanking then. The one
Oh,
in
yeah,
between
true.
you is flanking, the other one isn't.
I'm dumb. Yes.
Mordred.
So a 16 instead?
Could I have used Stone Endurance when I got hit? Because I forgot that I still had it on.
Is it a reaction?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. All right.
That's good.
Tahko
Yes,
trying to save
I might
himself.
actually still be conscious. Plus my Constitution modifier. That is not. All right. What's the roll command?
/R.
/R space and then. You
Okay. The D. Yep.
Yep.
I messed it up. I absorbed 6 of it.
Okay. Is that enough?
All right. I don't remember. I know how much he hit me for. I'll factor it and I'll figure it out. I think.
So it was 19 and 15.
Nope. I'm still under. Okay.
Dang
Well,
it.
good to know. Wow.
A
In fact-
D12 plus 3.
I like this narratively because you feel your muscles clenching, but this is how you've resisted this kind of pain in the past. You brace yourself against the agony that you know is going to come in, and instead this dwarf just kind of gets as close to you as he can, standing almost on tiptoes. You cannot resist my father. And then it all goes black.
Okay.
You cannot resist the power of my father. There you go.
Eh,
Okay.
slightly better.
Right, where were we? Zagrax. So I'm going to say you were hitting the middle one because you did attack that second one with advantage. Or with
Okay,
advantage.
that's fine.
So you do 8 points of damage to him. He is still standing. And you wanted to do the push, the prone?
Yes.
All right, roll it. Oof.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, you just crush him under your weight. Like, he managed to block your first strike with the sad remnants of his shield. And then you just slam into him with your shield. And he tries to, again, block with his shield, but it's not there. And your shield just hammers him full flat in the face and just, like, pushes him back with almost no resistance. So he is
Hooray.
now prone.
Yay.
Again, I need to remember to do that first, because then I can prone people, but then...
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, you do.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Anything else?
Nope, that'd be it.
All right, Elora.
I guess I could have moved, but...
Okay. She hates this.
yes, yes.
As compared to the rest of us that enjoy it.
Right. She's going to actually just bonk this thing with her quarterstaff.
Okay.
She doesn't bonk the thing with the quarterstaff.
Yeah, you really don't. You tried to hit the wall. You hit the wall, but there's
Yeah.
nothing else there.
Yeah. Okay. And then honestly, she's just spooked and she knows that it's bad, but she's gonna move away from Irilyssa.
Irilyssa, I think you should probably hit her as she's trying to get
Yeah.
away from you.
And she's like, I'm sorry, Irilyssa. She's like wandering away. No!
Oh,
Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits. So roll damage. Well, I don't know
Ugh.
what it is, but I would imagine it does. 4 points of bonking damage.
That's not so bad. For now.
For now.
Okay.
Tahko, death save.
Yep.
Like everybody right now is like, hey, have any of you guys seen Tahko? Like,
Whoa!
That's a fail.
oh, that's not bad.
Hey, if he stabs me on his next turn, I'm out.
I haven't seen Tahko. He ran off into the dark.
Right, so the first
Yep.
thing this guy's going to get up. So he ain't prone no more. And then... he's going to drop the shards of his spear and put his hands up. No, no more, no more. This ain't worth it. By Auril, I'm not going to die for this.
What?
Okay, so the ooze next to you, Irilyssa, is again going to try and splash out from the wall. And you're not going to make any effort to try and stop it. You're just going to stand there and just kind of just look at this ooze as the pretty colours shimmering off of it, glinting in the light of the fire. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you take 9 points of damage, 4 bludgeoning, 5 acid, and you again lose another -1 AC permanently. And this is on your armour, so make sure to note that.
She's out.
oh no.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Alyssa's out, and she's also underwater now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Uh,
No passing those saves.
And the last
Vulwin!
thought passing through your mind is, I die willingly for Auril.
that's lovely.
Wow.
No.
Irilyssa, death save. I'm going to say this is
Vulwin,
with
she's
disadvantage because you are underwater.
Oh, good. Great. Come on, Moon Mom.
Oh!
No.
It's with disadvantage to
Oh,
roll
wait.
again, just in case it's a
Oh.
crit.
Just in case.
That wasn't.
Got spooky.
Okay, so one death save failed.
And here we go into the oblivion.
Oh no!
Vulwin, help! She's down!
And this
Slip
guy is
away
also
from the
going to...
portal.
He's
Where's
not going to
Zagrax?
drop his weapon in the same way that his comrade did, but he'll kind of take a step back. This ain't our fight. I want to die for this. Vulwin.
Well, then you better tell us how to stop my friends from being mind controlled.
It's him up there. He uses the power of the crystals. Speaks into the minds.
All right. They seem to like yield, right?
So the one that's
yeah,
between you and Zagrax has like dropped his weapons. The other one's lowered it, but it does still have it in his hand.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have a moment to really think. He's kind of like, teeth snarled. He hears Elora mentioning about Irilyssa, and you can see kind of from the angle there that she just got like slapped and knocked underwater.
Yeah.
So he's gonna step away.
Okay.
And step around, and in doing so, he's gonna sheath one of his swords. And let's see, can he even? He goes diagonal. 10. Can he try to lift her up out of the water if he moves right next to her?
Yeah, make a athletics check.
Okay. Is this a lift?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I don't think I get advantage on those. I think it's just normal. 17 athletics.
Easily. Irilyssa is
Jeez.
heavier than you expect because of the armor, although also at the same time slightly lighter than you would expect because half the armor is gone.
Oh man.
Okay. So yeah, basically what he's doing is he's lifting her like out of the water, and I can't move from where I'm at. I've used all my movement to get here. Elora, there's a kit in my pack. She's gonna need it.
Okay, there's also an ooze over there.
Yeah, I see the shimmer as I come around the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I've got this. You need to help.
Okay.
That's all he's got.
An oozy wall thing. I don't know.
Yay, Uzi wall. All right. This is when this guy gives a lecture to his employees about professionalism.
Right.
All right, so this guy's going to poke his head around the corner, see what's going on. And Zagrax, make a... I think it was an intelligence check. Yeah, intelligence check, please.
No. Bye, Zagrax.
Oh, 12!
Wow. Nice.
So you hear whispers into your mind, strike her with all your might. Nah, I ain't gonna strike her. That seems like a really bad idea.
Hooray!
And you hear a bit of a as this guy ducks away again.
You could help us. No.
Zagrax.
Hooray! Having seen Irilyssa drop, I'm gonna go 10, 20, and then I'm going to dump the last 4 points that I have on lay of hands into Irilyssa, healing her 4 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. She needs to be saved.
Does that stabilize? Does that heat bring her up? I don't even remember.
Yeah, it does both.
Oh, hooray! Unless there's like some negative nonsense, but
I don't think so.
Nope.
No.
Negative numbers in 5th edition.
Yeah.
So I'd be in trouble.
She just coughs up a bunch of water. Just coughing up water.
Which is
Okay.
standard thing to do. Nuts. Yeah, and I guess I don't even. Do I see the use? I'm just asking for the sake of asking, but I kind of doubt it.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Now there's just
Didn't think
more.
so.
Now that you're flailing in the water, probably a lot more things are wet, so it probably blended even better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
It's
kidding.
very true.
So there's that. Okay, and then
I'm
so
helping.
yeah, 30 for the last movement in my original, and then you can't use bonus to do dash, can you? No, and land hands is an action.
Yeah.
So I'm there, and that
Okay.
ends my turn.
Elora.
Do you want to do a break this round? It is about
Yeah,
that
this would
time.
actually be a
Oh,
pretty good
you're
spot,
right.
seeing as we
Yep.
just got to a
That would
new
be good timing.
round. So, all right, let's take a break here, everyone. Because
Yay!
I believe I'm known for certain cliff edges, and this is a fight being fought on a literal cliff edge. So
Yeah.
I think that
Oh
this is
my.
a suitable pausing
True.
moment.
At least we're not breaking some nice
Shush,
game.
shush, shush,
Oh
shush,
my
shush.
gosh.
Don't say anything.
All right, so we'll take 5 minutes, everyone. So start again at 22 the hour. So 5 minutes. See you soon.
See you then.
Yeah.
Audio back again. Let's switch back to the game. I suddenly remembered that I wasn't using a proper soundtrack, so I have switched that. So yeah, we're back. Good luck, team!
Yay. We can do it.
And with that, Elora, it's your turn.
Well, I guess if they're not fighting. 5, and... Is this like a ledge I can step onto?
That's just, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like that whole pool where you guys were just fighting that's pretty shallow. And then this is just like another beach. That's just naturally a
Little
bit of
area. Okay, cool.
a raised area.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna stand there then. And be like... Cast an Eldritch Blast at the ooze. Hopefully. 19.
19 Eldritch Blast. Who was that against?
Ooze.
This thing.
Oh, the ooze.
Force damage.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my god. 13 force damage.
13 points of force damage. Okay, so you blast
Nice.
this Eldritch power at the ooze, and you explode a part of it, and droplets splash all around, hissing into the water as they detach. The difference here, though, is where your blast hit, it seems to have gone black, like almost charred, and while the main mass itself like stretches out to try and reclaim these pieces, it's not able to bring any of them back in.
Dang.
As she's shooting her Eldritch Blast, she just yells, "Die!"
Whoa.
She hates that thing.
Anything
And
else?
as far as Zagrax is concerned, she shoots an Eldritch Blast into the wall, trying to kill the
Right.
wall.
It's largely like filled
No.
the wall. The
Yeah,
wall
it
tries
turns
to
and gives you a
together.
quizzical glance, like, "What the heck are you doing?"
Death save, please, Tahko.
Yay! Here's my 5% chances to drop the dead on the spot.
Or critical.
Don't.
Yay! Not totally dead.
Second fail.
It's
That's way too
50-50
spooky.
the next one.
I'm praying for Tahko.
He's gonna stay where he is. Oops. God damn
Can
it.
you like help us kill this thing? The guards over there. They won't help, but
I mean, I'm surprised they quit trying to kill you.
True.
They're having a bad day.
All
they're like, we don't want to die,
Who isn't?
right?
So Irilyssa is still prone. It's going to attack Irilyssa. It's hungry. That's a 14 to hit.
That misses.
That misses.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, thank the Lord!
So again, splashes of this ooze impact your armor, and again you hear and feel the intense hissing, and the smell of burnt metal flows and fills this area. But it seems more interested in biting away at the metal itself now than actually trying to do damage and bite through it. So it's still chomping on your armor. Does it still do damage? I doubt it.
I don't know.
Yes, it does. So you do still take damage to the armor, so it's another -1 AC.
Jeez. That thing's so rude.
What armor
armor.
class do you have now?
I am at 14 now.
Oh,
And
Is your armor completely just burned away yet?
I was going to say, like, how much of that is because of your armor? So you're getting 1 from dexterity. Do you get any from being a dragonborn?
No.
I'm getting 1 from a shield that I have, so the shield is probably gone.
No, it specifically says the armor because it wants the metal. So
Okay.
basically, I think if you take another 2 points of damage, then the armor is gone.
Yay!
Okay, and then with that, Irilyssa.
Yeah,
back.
Irilyssa, as you come to, you're in my grip, and I release you.
Oh, okay. Irilyssa is going to say a word in Sylvan and Misty Step away to up here, away
Okay.
from that fucking thing.
Good call, good call, good call.
Now she sees this dingus.
Yep.
Yes, dingus.
With my corpse
Oh, you can
crumpled
see
behind
Tahko
him.
now. Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
It's a bonus action. Oh man.
Yes.
Indeed. It's a tough one.
I can't do another spell. Oh man, I don't know what I can do, dude.
You can yell out for other people. Be like, hey, here's what's going on over here.
Yeah, you could tell us that Tahko's down.
Wait. Hang on.
Who knows what we can do, but
Actively hanging.
Watch me die. You can watch me die.
Oh.
Oh no, Tahko's dead.
Can I
Shut.
see Tahko from where?
Yeah, I would say
Oh.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
I
am
will
gonna
say that he's.
cast Healing Word.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 2
Okay.
on him.
Oh my. Thank you.
oh my god!
Yes,
Brad.
level 2.
6 points. You regain 6 points.
Brad.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
At least you got something.
Yeah,
He's
at
back
least
up.
I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Anything else?
No, that's the end of my. Actually, hang on. I did something, so I'm gonna not measure things. I'm just gonna go hide in this little corner. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Vulwin.
Vulwin's gonna turn back around at Zagrax, and he's snarling. Why did you cause her to forsake Arl? And he's gonna attack you! Zagrax, what's up, bro?
Yay!
We have now all been possessed.
All right.
Hooray.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Elora hasn't.
Ah,
Yeah, I haven't been possessed
Alright.
yet.
action other sword. Does this hit you? 12.
No.
No.
I have a feeling Zagrax at this point just has like a look of like just straight up resting bitch face, like don't even care, like just nonchalant, like batches your eye. Like he's so used to being attacked by you, even if you didn't scream oral, he's just ready to be attacked
Right.
by you.
Yeah.
I think you're going to go and stand over there. However,
Why are you
the
here?
Sounds
The
good.
ooze
Can I
will-
sneak through the other way?
yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
The
I'll sneak
ooze
through to
will
get closer to him.
strike at you. That's a 11 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, so you
Does the-
again kind of feel a splatter on your back as you go. You do lose
as
minus
I'm-
1 armor.
Hey, I got a better thing for you. All right. As I go by, before I go, because I know that I've got enemies all around me. Hidden step. I disappear.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I still have that as a daily thing. No, I don't. I don't have it yet because we haven't rested. I tried.
Okay.
I tried for you.
Oh, well.
You did try. So yeah, you make your way around behind because you're well aware of what's at your back, and you don't particularly want that at your back. But you do take -1 armor class as you go permanently.
Okay.
Does the ooze yell out, "In the name of Oral, I splash at you"?
It's more of a Rakarl.
I think it's unaligned.
What?
I think it just wants to eat.
All right.
Oh no.
You are prone. It's an easy hit.
He doesn't even know I'm conscious. I'm just like,
It's true.
Roll stealth.
I'm not alone.
Give us your best
see if you can notice me
performance.
breathing. 12.
His is a passive, yours is an active. You're okay, he hasn't noticed. So he does leave your space. So you do have a reaction to attack if you wish.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, no! Oh well, whatever.
And he's going to stab at Irilyssa. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh,
Good. Bye, everybody.
bye. Thanks for healing me before you went.
You take 20 points of damage, 7 piercing, 13 psychic.
This.
Oh, God. Yes.
Oh man!
This guy is ridiculous.
Yeah, he is.
It's the big boss.
Yeah.
We can all focus our efforts on fighting him.
The rest of you would just hear Irilyssa scream and then just silence.
And Irilyssa, again, like as he stabs in, you think it's a dagger. It's not going to. And
Oh.
he kind of holds the dagger into you, just like pushes his face up to you again, and he says, "This is a new age of darkness for Icewind Dale, and your lights are going out."
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And with that, Irilyssa is revived at his poor joke and her rage.
We wish.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Right, so next up we have got Zagrax.
Hooray! Yeah, we're doing this. I'm gonna do 10, and then try and climb up the cliff.
All right, you provoke. I will
good
take
job.
that reaction.
I don't care. Mosquito bite.
Make it so.
Oh, it's 11. I really want it to be. I really want it to be like a crit after that, and just be like, so how about that?
He was right
Mosquito
though.
bites.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It hasn't done any damage yet.
Yeah, you've done as much. You've been as much of a threat to me on my side as you have been against me. So.
Also,
That-
Zagrax,
wow.
you're kind of getting used to Vulwin trying to hit you at
Oh, yeah.
this point.
Uh huh. I know
Yeah.
he's not mind controlled. Hits me. Mind controlled hits me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's fine.
Who knows? You know.
Yeah. No
Okay,
idea.
so you're trying to make a jump over the deep water and then leap? Or
Yeah.
you-
Do the same thing as Tahko did. Yeah.
Yep, roll athletics.
Nice.
Nice.
Able to make
Pulled
that
it
easily.
off.
And because you are a little bit closer this time, you're like 7 feet up rather than 5,
Okay.
so you're mostly dry.
So that was 10. Okay, so that's 10, and then how much movement to get up onto where I'm at 7? Another 10.
Yeah, it's just another movement. I'll say it's not like difficult terrain, it's just another move.
Okay. And then, so then that's what is that? 10, 20, 30 to get up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, with 30 you'd be at the top of the cliff.
Yep. Okay. Screw it. I'm gonna use my action to dash, so another 5, 10, 15, and then I'm going to bonus action shield bash.
Okay, go for it.
Wait, hold on. I lied. Let me double check to see if I have a thing. I don't have a thing. Wait, no, I do have a thing. That means I have a thing. Does that mean I have a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, that means I have a
Well,
thing.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what you're
channel divinity.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a good
thing.
thing. I like that thing.
And I'm gonna do advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute against said guy.
Okay.
Button. Wait. Yeah. And then I'm going to shield bash.
Woo!
Wow.
That hits.
No kidding.
Oh my.
Oh, for 12 damage.
Not bad though.
Okay.
Long though.
Wallop.
And that ends my turn.
Okie dokie. Elora.
She's actually more scared of Vulwin than that ooze. She's gonna try to use Mind Sliver on him to get him to, maybe it'll joggle his brain a little.
I wouldn't be scared of him, just saying.
Okay. Can you put the description
Zagrax
in
hasn't been
chat?
hit yet, but it's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
Let me actually read this if it'll actually work. It worked one time before on Tahko. It's just... Here. It's disorienting.
I just have a feeling Vulwin's literally going to be the death of Zagrax.
Okay.
Just you wait. If it's not you killing me, it's me killing you.
Yep.
So, Vulwin, make an intelligence save. You're doing
Fantastic.
it against Vulwin, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Unintentional PvP.
You.
Ooh!
You fail badly. Then also make a wisdom save.
Oh, sure. 19.
Ooh.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. 6. Dang, I got max!
Some damage.
I was hoping I'd get a 1.
Yeah.
Ah!
Seizure o'clock.
Yeah, and he kind of like, swords in hand, like clutches at his head.
Yeah. Keep your mind together. He's right over there, and she'll point at the Durgar.
He looks at Zagrax and realizes Zagrax is in trouble.
Yes.
And it's not because of me.
It never was because of me. I'm tempting fate so hard right now.
Yeah.
Anything
Oh
else?
yeah.
Where's Tahko? Where's Irilyssa?
Right, that's her turn.
All right, Tahko.
All right. I'm going to stand up and start limping away. Actually, I'll just go this way. So 15 to get up, another 5 over here. And I'm going to two-handed smash this stupid thing.
Go for it. Roll attack.
Yeah, I assume there's a crystal. Oh!
Tahko!
Roll damage.
Shatter that mood. Come on.
Out of the mood. Wow, 14.
Damn.
14 damage.
Damn. Okay, so this is a bigger crystal than the other ones that you've seen around. This one seems to be here for longer, more like intensely established. But with your warhammer in hand and with unrelenting rage at what these things have been doing to you, the doubt is placed in your mind about the sanctity of your goddess. You channel that power and slam your warhammer once, twice, 3 times into the crystal, hacking away large pieces of it as you do. Don't manage to smash the whole thing, but it's looking at least somewhat rough.
Good. Grrr. That's my turn.
These guys are going to be going...
They're just like, bye.
Look, I got it covered. Bye. Good luck.
You know how weird that would
Can
be?
you,
Like,
help
just
us
people
take
start
out that
going
ooze?
down. Yeah, people start
Yeah.
attacking each other.
Imagine I had still been under that control and walked over and be like, I heard you talking bad about Arl. I think you actually said you won't die for her. Well, you will now.
Man, imagine having to mind control your own employees to work for you. That's just... Ugh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mind control.
Fuse disappears.
Bios.
Bye, Ooze.
Screw you, Ooze. Not that I had any comment with you, but screw you. He's gonna disappear and reappear right next to me. I know it.
Actually, no, it doesn't
I
disappear.
didn't say anything. I didn't. Nope. Didn't say
He's
anything.
there, and you can kind of see this
On the hunt.
ooze covering the corpse or the prone body of the guard.
Gross.
Ah!
Oh, it's a corpse. That guy got beheaded.
It's getting his meal
Yeah.
after all.
Irilyssa, death save.
Oh,
That's a success.
Better than I
Yeah.
ever did.
Alright, and we got you. Vulwin.
Okay, I'm going to go over here and try to climb this wall. I want to get up there.
Okay. Are you going up the
Let's
really
see.
tall bit, or are you going up the cliff?
What
It
is
doesn't
the
actually-
easier way? Yeah.
It probably doesn't matter.
Like, I'm trying to get up this way. Like,
Actually,
is this side taller?
It's probably easier to go up the tall bit and then around, because then you're not like jumping over the water at the same time.
Oh, you mean like from here and then just
Yeah, you're
scaling
going up here,
sideways?
and then you're going around to here.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go for that. Can I do the?
Roll athletics.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
I would say that's
18.
considerably easier. You're able to make that, no problem.
Thank you.
So it counts as
Yeah,
difficult
okay.
terrain, so double movement, but yes, you're able to do it.
Okay, so that's 20 feet from there then. 5. Actually, it's double. 5. Yeah. Okay. So I can still get right to here, right next to this guy, and I'm gonna strike at this guy. Let's see. Short sword. 22 to hit.
Nice.
That could have been you, Zagrax. Could have been you.
That hits.
But
Okay.
it wasn't.
I'm going to, because I confirmed that one hit, I'm going to actually activate Favored Foe, which overrides my Hunter's Mark, so I lost concentration on that. Now I'm concentrating on like a lesser Hunter's Mark, basically.
Okay.
Alright, so Favored Foe, and has he been damaged at all? Is he below max HP?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. So
Oh!
8 piercing and 7 from the Favored Foe and Colossus Slayer. So 15 altogether.
Go with that one. Okay, so that is 15. You said. Cool.
Yep, 15. And then bonus action sword. And I critically miss. Ah!
Roll a 1d6.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't stab me.
I mean, you're too far away for me to stab you.
Roll an attack.
All right.
Well, let's see.
8. Oh, it's so low.
Zagrax,
Wow.
you feel a blade slamming into you again.
Stay out of the way, Zagrax.
You're too big.
Oh.
Anything else?
No, that I think that's it for
I
me.
think that's enough.
Thank you.
Maxing out on my Zagrax attacks today.
Lord
Okay.
have mercy. I didn't think it was possible to have more, but there is.
You know, when Zagrax decided to be the tanky boy, he didn't think that he was going to be surviving tank shots from his own team.
At least that
Hey.
there. Okay,
Hey,
there's
I-
always a guaranteed a couple, right? But not this many.
Hey, I'm making sure he's doing his job, all right? He's doing his job. It's good.
He's give me practice.
Whoa.
Yep.
So, before your eyes, the Durgar starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller until he's like the size of a somewhat large rat standing there at your feet. And then
I don't
he
like
disappears.
this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Except for Irilyssa, if she were still conscious.
Yeah.
Right. Irylyssa's magical eyeballs.
I lost concentration on that spell a long time ago.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So he's
Zagrax.
invisible.
Oh shoot. He disappeared. That's no good. I'll go. Oh, panic.
Dying.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know. I'm not. I am out of spells, and I am not attempting. Is it like a? Okay, let me rephrase this. Is it a free action to stabilize somebody, or do I have to make a medicine check?
No, that's an action.
You
Yeah,
got
like
a heal.
a
If you got a healing kit.
Kit.
I don't.
Or-
I don't got
You can.
that.
Yeah.
So
Do you lay on hands at all?
nope, it's all gone.
He used it all in his mind
I used
control.
it on the bad
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
That's
where'd he
great.
go? Is Irilyssa okay?
You tend to your list. I'll see if I can't find where this guy went.
Start like
And-
stomping on the ground.
Yeah, the Zagrax
Yeah.
just start like big stomping as he goes. 5,
Oh,
10,
by the way,
15.
Vulwin, you felt
Yeah.
or you heard the actually No, you did not. Never mind.
Okay.
I forgot.
All right.
Okay, cool. So is that 5, 10, 15, 20... Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30. Hey, look, it's a Tahko. And he's not dead yet, which is good to
smashing
know.
a crystal and there's probably blood all over the ground.
Oh, yeah. And then, so that would be that. And then action to continue walking. 5, 10. And then I shall also bash the crystal with my shield.
Go for it. Bash the crystal with your shield.
I don't bash the crystal
That's
with
a
my
miss.
shield.
So you basically you come rushing forwards to see Tahko just wailing away at this thing, and you lift your shield ready to go bashing it with your shield, and this shard of crystal just slams into your face, disorientating you as you're trying to strike out.
Perfect.
Here's how I win a crit fail and pop your head like a melon.
Elora.
Okay. She's just gonna try to get onto the other side with everybody else
Okay.
at this point.
Roll athletics.
That's an athletics roll. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. No. I knew this was gonna be a bad idea.
Okay, now this is an important question. Were
Yeah?
you jumping over the water, or were you going up the tall bit?
Up the tall bit.
Okay.
This is an important question.
It looked easier, right? So.
Wow.
Okay, so as you're climbing up, you're a little unsure about the exact handholds. This isn't something you do particularly often, and you see a nice sticking out piece of rock. You're like, that's a really nice handhold. You put your hand on it, seems solid enough. You then shift your weight until your weight is only on that as you're trying to move up again. And of course, it dislodges, comes loose. You scrape at the wall in panic as you drop. You only drop about 3 feet. So, I mean, the whole cliff face, like, you probably drop from about 10 feet up. And you do take 5 points of damage combined from your scrabbling against it to try and find purchase and slamming into the ground.
Okay.
And you are prone.
Okay. Yeah, okay. She's just, what, like here-ish in the
You're
water?
basically exactly where you were,
You're right.
but now prone.
But now prone. But she's just like, "Wah!" And you just watched her fall, Vulwin.
I'm not even looking at you.
Yeah, Vulwin's looking the other
Yeah.
way.
I look over for a split second, see that it's not the invisible rat, and then be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do hear the scrabbling, the shifting of earth, and then
No, that's it, I guess. She just tried to stand up, probably, but...
Stop playing around and keep an eye out.
yeah, you're able to do that. Just
Things invisible.
all
You
right,
just stand up.
Tahko,
Alright, trying to smash again.
go for it. That's
Does
a
a
hit.
12 hit?
It does.
Boosh! For another 4.
Points. All right.
Is that enough?
Nope, you fracture a couple more shards off of it, but it is not quite enough. However, I will say that at this point, you are basically out of combat. So I'm going to say, Tahko, you're probably just going to continue wailing at this for a little bit longer. What are the rest of you doing?
Okay.
I'm going to assist in that for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
bleeding.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Sure.
around the corner and try to,
Yeah.
administer first aid with a medical kit. So I'm gonna stabilize you.
I have no idea that you're hurt because you were
No,
down while I was still unconscious.
that's okay. A use of a medical kit should help.
You were down around the corner.
Let's look up how exactly that works. I think it's the first time I've actually seen one used.
No, I've used them before.
As an action, you can spend 1 use to stabilize a creature without needing to make a medicine check. Okay, so yeah, you use 1 charge, and Irilyssa is now stable. Still on 0 hit points, still unconscious, but stable.
Yeah.
Okay. But we smashed this crystal?
Giving it
I'm
enough time. Yes.
Enough
I'm also
time?
helping.
How long is this going to take? Okay. Enough time. I come around the corner.
Elora, at some point during this, you hear a little clank somewhere near you.
Is everybody alive?
There's a noise around me happening. I'm gonna... She's actually just gonna, like, stomp her feet around as if I don't know. No, she's not going to do that. She's just going to look around because she doesn't know that he turned small.
Yeah.
Roll- Roll perception as you are actively
Perception.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irilyssa is stable. Keep an eye open that
16.
Jarard turned into a rat.
What?
Okay, so as you're looking around, you do notice that there is a disturbance in the water here.
Oh.
Okay. Tahko, there's something in the water. She'll like
Can I-
point in its general area.
Can I see it?
I'm going to say right now, because this happens like just as Elora's getting up, you're still whacking at the crystal. Were you still whacking at the crystal? Sorry.
Well, yeah. I
Yeah,
still
okay.
prefer it, 'cause-
So yeah, you're still whacking at the crystal. I'll say it's another couple of seconds before it's destroyed, because it does go down pretty quickly.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Darn.
If that's the case, I think Elora will watch it and have like an action ready to shoot at it if it looks, if like, I don't know, a giant fish comes out of the water, you know?
As one does.
Well, he yelled that the Jarard turned into a rat.
Oh, did he?
We also had mentioned that he disappeared.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Those are the two things I think we've said. I think he meant to say the size of a rat, but he just said turned into a rat. So
No, I said size of a rat. As if
No,
it were-
No,
you did.
Zagrax
no, I know you
said
did.
a
But
rat.
Vulwin did not say size of
okay.
rat. He said he turned into a rat because he looked like.
I mean, it's a little grey bundle of joy, so you know, could well have been rat-like.
True.
I want to shoot at it, even though I'm scared of it.
Shoot it.
I'll shoot at it.
Go for it. Disadvantage though.
Oh. 8. Oh man.
Splosh, splosh.
Well,
You sunk his battleship.
that's that.
He's busy moving his board when he's getting shot at, and he's just like, "Oh, you missed."
Okay, so it's around this time I'll say that Tahko, you finish shattering the crystal.
I was assisting with that as well, by the way.
Between the two of you, you finish shattering the crystal until it's not quite powder, but like little shards, which are
Yay.
connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
During this time, as I stabilize Irilyssa and I, yell that out, am I able to cast a spell? Let me know when.
I'll say probably about now you can, yeah.
Okay. He's gonna take out this this knife that it's an ulu that you've seen him like dig into the snow before, and he's actually gonna dig into this is just earth, rock, like gravel here a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Goodberry, and I'm gonna give a Goodberry to Irilyssa. Even if that's just like squeezing it, wringing out the Goodberry juice.
I'll
Nope,
just shove it in her mouth.
she just chokes to death on it.
Yeah, I just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful for those kinds of things. Yeah.
So yeah, Irilyssa, you come to with an intensely sweet flavour in your mouth.
You're alive.
What did you put in my mouth?
It was a berry. You should be more thankful you're alive.
Everything hurts. Taco alive.
Yes, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Thank you. If it was you. But
I'll hand you a few more berries while we're talking. Here, take a few
Someone
of
just
these.
had
They
a
should help.
knife, but that knife is unreal.
Yeah.
Hey,
Are
can you
Elora
still?
and Zagrax okay?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're all accounted for.
Yeah. Hey, that guy disappeared. Can you still do that thing with your, fighting things you can't see, but you can see them?
She just shakes her head no.
Oh.
Saving Taco was my last bit of power for the day.
There's something in the water.
Yeah, it's probably that
Still
slime.
in
Just
the
leave it
water?
alone.
No, the slime's over there.
There's a slime.
Yes.
Like a
Yes.
wall shimmer.
Yes,
Yeah, he'll call it a wall shimmer
a
instead.
wall shimmer. Yeah, a deadly wall shimmer.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
can
intently look at the water. Is there still any kind of motion in there?
Roll perception.
All right. Perception. Nope, that's advantage, not core.
It. I,
Boop, 16.
It's really hard to make out. I mean, the water is obviously disturbed, but you can't really see where from. Like, the different little waves are starting to blend together at this point.
Okay.
The ripples, that's
Alright.
what I mean to say. The ripples are blending together.
The ripples. All right. In that case, I'll just heal myself. Boop. 4, 16. Wow, that's a really good roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do the same for Irilyssa.
Okay. And yeah, you
The
can
timing
absolutely
of that.
take a bit of time to take a break.
Irilyssa, yeah, you get to heal. 5.
You do.
yeah,
There is still like the smell of acid burns in the air, and you do get the constant like hiss as something gets consumed.
It looks like
Like
there's a
bubbling.
tent over here if we want to rest for a while. I know I do.
Yeah, we probably should.
Probably shouldn't though. Like, shouldn't like stay the night here.
No.
At least an hour.
Can somebody help me over?
Well, one's gonna hand you 5 more berries, Irilyssa.
I can just see
There's
Elora
some
like
ooze over
jumping
there.
up, and Zagrax just like looking down the cliffside at her.
Yeah.
Watch her jump a couple of times, kind of giggle a
Just
little bit, and
looking
then offer
down.
a hand to help her up.
Pathetic. You want your straw.
Pretty much what's happening. Ugh.
In time, with Zagrax's assistance, you are able to make it up.
Yay! Yay! I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it over.
I have a feeling it was more of trying not to get pulled down by Elora than it was trying to help her up,
It might have been.
even though she's tiny.
I'm gonna slump here at this tent while I'm resting. Look through goodies.
Yeah, those 2 guards said that that Drugger uses those crystals as a conduit for some kind of mind control. Without them, I don't know how much he can do, even if he does return.
Good. He's probably hurting as much as we are. You gave him 1 over.
Aw. Well, I guess.
I'm gonna look for the Elora said was in the water.
Probably not there, but you might as well.
Okay, so yeah, as you look over the water, the ripples still make it difficult to see anything happening in there. Although a lot of the ripples do, for a while, come from like this direction, and then they just fade, and the water returns to
Wouldn't be
stillness.
I really hope he just fails all of the swim checks and drowns to death.
Was it this direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, Zagrax, you could probably see it. Like, most of the ripples look like it's from the ooze that was chomping on the body, and in time the body is no longer available to be chomped upon.
Yippee.
And that's when things
Yay.
go still again.
The
You
thing
go check
ruined
out
my
the
armor.
tent. You find another map of Icewind Dale. There's a big circle around East Haven.
Oh,
There's a big circle around Hillside, where you are now, and then a line connecting the two, and then the Sunblight Fortress, which was already on your map. which is also marked.
Okay.
So sorry, it's a line from East Haven to the fortress, and then a line from Hillside to the fortress.
Okay.
There's certainly places we should never have gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Found another map.
Look. I don't know that. I don't know if we should rest here or not. Maybe we should meet up with the group that's waiting back at the front of the cave.
All right.
Oh, why did I get all the way over here?
I'll say you also find, say, 4 shards of crystal.
Okay.
And
Well, shards of crystal.
63 silver, 92 copper, and 42 gold.
Ugh. Would you mind writing that down and sending it to us?
If I can remember what I just made up, sure.
Hey, it's recorded. We're good.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll get it in post.
Listen to the recording. There you go.
Just
Zagrax
back.
got it.
I think that was it. I know the 90
silver, 63 copper, 42 gold.
I got your lottery
It's,
numbers there,
It's
Zagrax.
close enough to that.
So 42 gold, and I don't care. Gotcha.
Well, you might care if you need to throw
Yeah.
a copper to your Witcher.
You can throw 93, I think. You'll loosen our extra weight at that point.
Irilyssa, how are you looking now?
Well, pretty bad.
We should maybe take a short rest here.
She's badly injured still.
Okay. Here, just have the rest of these. You look terrible. He's
Come
gonna
back
hand you
here.
4 more berries.
Let's all come back here and hide, because if somebody's going to come and kill us, we're going to hear them in the water first.
Okay. Hopefully.
That big old X on the crystal.
I'll
Are you
go.
all right with this, Zagrax?
Well, we don't have to
I'm
stay
doing
here for
okay,
long.
but seems
No,
everybody
I
else
mean,
is.
are you all right with this? If that person fleed away somewhere, you still got like your village out there. That's on you, I guess. And he's just gonna walk back over to the corner here.
Damn. I thought I was the mood killer.
Yeah.
Not like we can do much in our current state. We're lucky to be alive after that one.
Yeah. I thought it was
Lucky
rough.
for all of us to still be alive after that one.
Yeah.
Does us no good to rush in and get ourselves killed.
No.
We'll rest here for a bit until I get my legs back. Then we
Okay.
can head out.
What happened to your leg?
They got stabbed by a gnome. I mean, dwarf.
That's about right.
You know what's
Just
funny is
that
it
one
probably
stab wound.
was your legs, because there's no way he could have reached anywhere else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just stabbed you in the
That's
shin.
not true.
Die.
Hey, it's a dangerous place to be stabbed.
Uh,
I'm gonna spend a couple hit dice while
Yeah.
we are
Yeah,
resting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real short rest hours.
I gotta
Absolutely.
roll one.
Time to spend some hit dice.
8. Wow. I'm at full.
Hey, 10. I'm also
Nice.
full.
oh, I thought the 8 was mine. I hit the button, but nothing happened.
Eh,
I hit it
Oh
use
my
another thing of
God.
tire.
So sad.
That is
I'm gonna
sad.
use another thing of tireless. My last one.
Okay.
4 temporary hit points.
I'm good.
Well, all that happened is my camera screwed up, so
Nah.
So as you're taking your ease, rooting through the tent, and there probably are a couple of other items in there. I'll be honest, I had not considered what would actually be in that, so I will get back to you on that between sessions. But you take a moment to relax, to regain your thoughts and your composure when you start hearing, "Ah, no, no, it's melting, ah!"
Oh.
Oh, nice. It's the ooze. I hate the ooze. I'm gonna start running towards whichever way it's.
Does-
Well, I
does
probably
the
can't even
sound
tell which way it's coming from.
Elora will go.
Do I have a better idea of what direction that's coming from?
Where
Walk
are
out
you?
over here. I was right
it's-
here.
It's coming definitely from like down that southern passage, somewhere.
Oh,
I thought so.
Those dudes are hiding the
Roland's
ooze.
just going to be unmoving, just taking the rest.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek around the corner, but
The screams continue. Initially, 2 voices, which fades to 1 voice,
Well,
Ugh.
and eventually, silence.
Spooky.
well, I tried
I-
refreshing. Let me know if you can see or if I can.
Uh.
I'll let you know if I can do anything. I think it's having server uplink issues
Oh dear.
Oh.
for me.
I probably should not have just refreshed myself then. Oh no, I'm fine.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh no, establishing server uplink. No!
oh no.
Oh well.
R.I.P.
Oh no, I see the game.
Oh,
no, I'm
you're back.
Oh,
Back.
we're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Yay!
Well, now I feel
Ping.
bad for those people.
Just not Jimbo.
Ping,
Maybe I should have
Yeah.
taken out that slime.
ping.
Oh, don't be. They follow Arl.
Oh, well, alright then.
They might just be mercenaries, but either way.
Well, if that's the case, if they're mercenaries, they chose their employer.
True.
Well, bear in mind that they were generally humanoid. I'll say it's probably a mixture of like humans and half-elves. They were in nicely crafted metal armor, very similar to what the Duragar was wearing, but obviously of a bigger size. And then also like fur trim, as you would normally see amongst the nomads. So actually more similar garb to what you, Tahko, would be kind of used to.
Okay.
Interesting.
But it is definitely an oddity that there was so much metal present.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't now.
No, that's true. You got your own cleanup crew.
Mhm.
Cleaning up
What
a
do you
little
mean?
too much.
Okay, sadly, that means no loot.
Oh, you got 2 dead people up here, right?
I
Oh,
at
true.
least got my character sheet back, so let me go ahead and roll my hit die. Let me know if you guys can see it.
11.
Yeah, you got an 11.
11!
Oh, good.
Wow.
I got that right before it says my connection to the server's been interrupted again, so that's good.
Sad.
But hey, at least I got the 11 out.
So after the
Yeah.
voices go quiet again for a time, you still take your ease because you guys were really beaten up. So I'm going to say that this was more than just like your 10-minute break. This is probably more like an hour.
Yeah.
Since I wasn't injured too poorly, can I, as part of the after the first short rest, I guess, like go keep a lookout?
Absolutely, yes.
That's what I'm doing too.
Okay.
Not that I'm being very helpful doing it, but I
Hey,
am
I'm back.
there.
Even
Hooray.
the map loaded. Go me.
Hooray.
Yay!
Yeah, I didn't really like that shimmering thing.
All right.
Burned some of my armor off.
Sat around
What-
enough. I'm feeling fine
What
now.
shimmering thing?
The one that slapped Irilyssa and Elora.
Huh.
The
I
one-
Which
saw them
it's
getting hit, but I didn't see
shimmery
what was
dust.
hitting them.
was it
The
something
shimmer.
invisible?
No, just shimmery,
Shimmery.
like water on a wall.
That's most strange.
You're listening to what that thing was.
Roll nature.
Nacho!
Hey, nature.
It was
Fancy.
slimy and gross.
You're not familiar with that exact type, because it definitely had some properties that you're not familiar with, but you definitely presume that to be a grey ooze of some kind.
It was an ooze. Don't
Which
touch
are-
it. It'll eat your armor.
Which are known for being
Yeah.
they feast on metal rather than flesh, although they actually eat both. But metal's
Well,
their food of choice.
can you wear this guy's armor? And I'll point to the corpse on the ground.
Can you wear it? It's human sized.
I'm
asking
humanoid.
Irilyssa.
I'll say that you could probably take pieces of it to upgrade what you're wearing.
That's gonna take time.
You can't just like slap it on and call it good.
No, because
Future-
Dragonborn tend to be a fair bit bigger than humans.
Aw, okay.
Like
Alright,
Elora
I'll look at
probably could. In fact, Elora, they're probably too big for Elora. But for the rest of you, it would probably be too small.
Well, you're
Oh, I
definitely not
can't
getting
really
the one
wear
for this guy because I melted him pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, the armor is nice.
Alright.
If you could salvage it, it probably would be worth doing.
Yeah, what kind of armor we got here?
It is a good question. I didn't actually call it anything, but I think it was splint. Give me a second, I can always get that one mixed up. Why do I not have the armor classes?
All I know is this shimmer ate some of the studs off my studded leather armor.
It ate a hole in my scale mail.
Yeah.
It sure did.
You have backup scales.
Hey, 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 hey.
Those are sensitive. That's why we're the metal scales, to protect the sensitive scales.
True.
Yeah, it was scale mail that they're wearing.
Oh, convenient. So
Okay.
just take off patches of their scales and attach them to your scales. You're good.
Can I try to do that?
Yes. But scale mail is a pretty finely crafted item. It's not like you can just take the scales and put them on yours. You would need some kind of crafting ability.
Yeah.
I could
Well, maybe
have that.
I mean, like I said, you can try to salvage pieces. I'd say that's probably a dexterity check.
maybe one of the
Yeah, I-
maybe one of the people we freed has some skill with armor working.
Hey, maybe. Sorry, you're saying that in character?
Yeah, no, never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we could go back to Bryn Shander and get that dwarf to make something.
I just realised the roll was actually too low. Should have been one higher.
I mean, Zagrax is enslaved townsfolk.
Like, if you loot that set of armor, say that you've got one set of Duragar scale mail, which has base AC of 5.
Actually, that's-
Actually, on the way back, we could probably get the rest of the armor as well. Hopefully, one of those guys was a bit bulkier, and you could wear his armor.
I have a question. Is Danica hanging out with the villagers?
She did kind of disappear.
I kind
I
of
think
assumed
we told
She
Danica
stayed
she
back
was
to
new.
keep an eye on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
we
The
told her
funny
she
thing
wanted
is-
to.
that Danica was here just kind of firing off spells and things, and she was totally contributing in a meaningful way. But the problem that she's
Okay,
having
okay.
is a lot of her magic is cold-based, and these things seem to shrug off
Uh-huh.
cold.
Okay, all right then.
She was totally
All right.
helping in a meaningful
She was
way.
totally
yes.
here.
I was here. It's fine.
Which is funny. No, she was like she
I
spent
find it
half
offensive
the time.
that you didn't realise I was here all along.
She spent
I
half
totally
the time
forgot about
firing spells
okay.
that were ineffective, and the other half the time being confused as to why we're bonking each other.
Yeah. So, sometimes it's better if you don't stand out.
But yeah, she definitely behaves and performs like a non-combatant. She has stuff, but against things that are resistant to cold, as these guys were, she can't do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Re-
she, I think she
Realistically,
was
she's
standing
just
next to me smashing that crystal at the same time too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She followed Zagrax in after the battle.
Um,
I just,
She was just standing there watching me drown.
Right?
She
It's
was
sitting
like,
there
you know what,
"Oh,
Vulwin's got this, it's fine.
Oh no.
Right. She believed in us.
She had
You are,
faith.
yeah.
Okay.
It works.
All right. Let's head back to where the villagers are and have them watch us while we sleep. 'Cause
I think that's the best idea.
No,
Uh,
I don't.
sorry,
but we have no idea how deep these caves go.
wait, did
And
I
once-
mishear that? I thought you said advised falling asleep here.
well,
Out there, though.
I still have some spells left, but I don't think either of you two do you? Zagrax, do you have anything left aside from smashing?
Nope.
See, that's what I'm worried about. The fellow that we just met, he mentioned his father as he stabbed me, and darkness came. So there's likely somebody even stronger in here.
Oh, and my mind magic wasn't really working on him at all. So,
And the element of surprise is gone since he got away. And
Yes.
undoubtedly, he's also healing and recuperating. So we're in a lot of trouble. The best thing we could do is try and recover.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Vulwin's gonna reach into a thing tied on his pack and retrieve some extra bundled arrows that he'll put in the quiver.
Okay.
I mean,
Reload.
we could go out into the,
Yeah.
instead of sleeping at the mouth of the cave, we could go out into the snow and have the Yeti watch us, but I don't know if that's much better. At least it'll be more of a surprise if anybody comes out to try and find us.
I'd trust the Yeti over anything inside of here.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, especially knowing we've especially because we found the Durgar that is the object of his revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
Maybe we could bring some corpses for him to destroy and eat instead of us. I don't know how they work. It's up to you.
I mean, do you know how you work? You eat food, right?
I mean,
Same thing.
Irilyssa, you
I'm
know from your knowledge of such things that you're talking about the Grey Ooze, right? Oh, you're talking
No.
Yeti.
Yeti.
Eat the Yeti.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you eat, Tahko? It's like the same thing. There you go. And
I'm not-
if
I don't
these
dead
these
people.
people who are dead right here, I'll take off the the main outer armor so I can just like carry.
Yeah, you have one set of Duragar scale with a base AC of 5. Or
Yeah, with
15.
I'm not taking the scale. I'm taking the body.
Okay.
I'll take all the scale.
Yeah.
As we head back to the prior fight points, I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
strip them.
Gather the other body. With any luck, these will be some of the ones that caused the problem too.
You would actually have 2 sets of scale if you loot both of them, because the one that you melted, Tahko, you melted their flesh. It was necrotic damage. So the
Oh, that one's
armor
dead,
itself
yeah.
is probably actually pretty much pristine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
it's
rather
probably
bloody.
caked in goo.
Yeah, it's
It's
disgusting.
Isn't it at the bottom of the deep end of the pool?
No.
I mean, it's only 10 feet deep,
Didn't
but
fall down. I
Still
mean,
here.
It'd be like watching the Nazis' face melt at the end of Jones movie.
that's
and they're going,
exactly what it looks like.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
and then being like, oh, look, it's a free hat. It's just
True.
taking the goo
Oh.
hat and putting it on.
And Danica does pipe up. It's like, you could wash it off. There's water just down there.
Yeah, but still. All right. I'm not going to wear it, though.
I'm not sure it would fit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might need a set of armor through all this, Danica. Things are getting a bit
Dicey.
harsh here. I'd feel bad if Vulwin here just turns around and stabs you and cuts you open like a fish. A set of armor might help out.
Yes, I did notice there was a little bit of odd behaviour going on. I was a little
At this
busy
point,
with
it's
one of those guardsmen myself, but yes.
it's expected of Vulwin to attack me. I don't know what joy he gets out of it, but
Oh no.
I'll remember that next time you're sleeping.
I must ask, is it normal to practice hitting your compatriots in the middle of a fight? I always understood that was something you did outside of battle.
It keeps the enemy confused.
No, they all keep being mind controlled.
Yeah, those crystals.
Keeps us confused too.
Auril is exerting her dark power through the crystals.
You start to say that, and like he starts to Vulwin starts to draw his sword at the mention of you saying it like that, and he just kind of stops and then he slides it back down.
When he starts sliding, Zagrax just stares directly into his soul, like, "Come on now."
I'm not even looking at you. I'm looking at Irilyssa, who is just starting to say the words.
Oh, she said, "Or gotcha."
Sorry, it's just a bad experience. I knew you were dumb.
So let's head back and get the people out of the cave.
Okay.
Find a place to rest, and then we'll come back into the cave for more punishment of our own, and hopefully the other folks will find their way back to Dugan's Hole.
I'm gonna say during that exchange between Vulwin and Irilyssa, Zagrax totally oblivious to most things, but definitely picked up on the vibe that's going on there.
So do you want us to move our little tokens there?
So yeah, we'll just play it through that you go up to where the commoners are still gathered. Most of them are just kind of slumped against the wall, twiddling their thumbs almost. I'm going to say the two of them have decided to brave going out, and there's no sign of them at the moment.
We did warn them that there was a Yeti that would eat them outside.
We warned them, it's fine.
Yeah, it's their choice.
All right, all right.
If they're dumb.
Some of them just couldn't bear to be staying in the caves, and I don't really blame them. Had you been too much longer, I think we probably would have gone too.
All right.
it's understandable.
Yeah. Who is this that's talking? This is
commoner number 6.
Okay, perfect.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Good old 6. All right.
Yeah.
I did want to reiterate that as we went back to the other fight scenes, I'm going to take the armor off of those corpses.
Okay, so yeah.
So you should have a couple sets by now.
Yep, you would have 3 more sets plus the 2 that you already had, so 5 total.
5 total sets.
5 sets of Duragar scale, AC 15.
All right. AC 15. Nice. All right. That's in the bag. All right. We are really well beaten. We're not done yet, but we need somewhere to rest.
Okay, so you emerge, blinking. I don't have a clue how long you've been down here. I'm going to say it's probably like 4 hours or
Yeah,
so.
a few hours.
A couple of hours. So, do you remember when you went in, like what time of day it was?
It was like nighttime.
Yeah,
It was
pretty
night.
dark.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, yeah, it's completely dark. The moon is fairly visible. I mean, it's still faded because of the effect of the nature of the eternal winter, but it is kind of shining out. It would be kind of considered a hunter's night. And there is kind of this nice silvery glow to proceedings at the moment, and it kind of shines off of the snow, which is, as always, caking everything, except for this crater. This crater is rather unusually snowless.
Is the Aurora Borealis still in full effect?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a nice colour of blue this evening. Goes quite nicely with the silver.
Oh, good. Blue and silver. All right.
And there is No sign of the Yeti.
Oh, good.
Yeah, as expected.
Yeah.
All right.
We're still at the bottom though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we could stay here.
Let's not stay here, because then if they just come up, they'll find us and kill us. Zagrax, do you know of any kind of hunting lodge or anything that may have been nearby that we could occupy that might still stand?
I know, obviously out of character, know that there's the one building outside, right outside, down in the hill.
I mean, there were a couple of like more far-flung farmsteads up here. Well, not really farmers. They'd be more like shepherds' huts type things, which you could probably stay in. You don't know what kind of condition they'll be in because they didn't tend to be that well maintained, particularly after 2 years of heavy winter, and also the fact that hillside. You don't know how inhabited this place has been.
Considering this is a giant freaking hole in the ground where it used to be.
Yeah. Any huts are probably doing better than the main town is at this point.
So I'll say, Zagrax, make a investigation check with advantage. You know a place which is fairly likely. It's one of those places that you kind of hid out in when you were a kid. It's probably not in the best condition, but it's at least sheltered.
I'd know of a spot, assuming it's still standing when we get there, that should offer a fair bit of shelter.
Good.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Yeah, shelter for how many exactly? What do you intend to do with the rest of these people?
Oh, for now, we just can't leave them here.
Yeah. Let them get some rest. I've got enough rations to feed some of them. Then we'll send them on their way up towards Dugan's Hole.
I guess what else can we do?
Just tell them not to stop there and keep going.
Well,
Yeah, go to good mead.
Yeah.
I would have told the rest of the party to grab more of the guard bodies on the way as well.
Oh, the bodies themselves? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Are we carrying some then?
You are carrying several bodies. Some of the commoners are a little bit uncomfortable doing this. They're like, they're roll persuasion, Vulwin.
Yeah, really.
Well, I'm not asking them to grab any. If they want to, but like I'm not asking them to grab it.
Okay.
Mostly just our party. But I can try. Actually, no, how many extra bodies are there back there? It's like
A
3?
lot.
3 or 4.
Are we? We're just getting,
I think there's at least 7.
I assume we're just getting the enemy combatant bodies, not the.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there were only
Is it-
actually 5 because 3 of them you weren't able to find. The 2 that you had, and then the 3 on the way back. I counted.
Yeah.
I think there
Okay,
wasn't
I'll still try to roll persuasion though.
One was probably eaten by acid.
Go ahead, roll persuasion.
That one, we're not even going near that one. Let's just leave that one alone.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Okay, so you do persuade them that the bodies are necessary, but they seem to have it in their minds that you're taking the bodies because you're going to bury them.
Fools! They're into a belly.
As long as they don't say it, I have no concept. I have no concept that they think that's what they're thinking.
Oh no, they say it like one of them kind of like listening to your argument. It's like, oh, okay, so I think he intends to bury it. Oh, it's burying it. I mean, that's pretty civilized behaviour. All right, I think we can probably carry and help out with these things if you're going to bury them. Even if these are the nasty buggers, you don't know what kind of beasts these would attract if you don't bury them.
Yeah, we do.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
So even if it's not necessarily the argument you made, it's the one that persuaded them.
Fantastic.
Yeah, whatever.
Perfect.
Vulwin just kind of.
Nail it on the head. Good job.
Anywho, off we go.
So, yeah,
I shall do my best to lead us in the general direction of the shelter.
You do take like 1 or 2 wrong tracks because it's been a while since you hid out here as a kid, but you do eventually find it. It is an old shepherd's shack. It is pretty ramshackle, but it does seem to still have a fairly solid roof over it. And there is a tree just outside with a very thick branch that sticks out and kind of connects on top of the shepherd's shack. And there's still a swing that hangs from it that you put up years ago.
How far away is this place from the mining
It's like
hole?
20 minutes walk, maybe.
Okay. I was going to say once we got to the top of the hole, I was going to have them drop the bodies off there and let the party get a head start, and then I'll just I'll follow you guys because you have a ton of tracks.
Okay. Are you going to bury the bodies, or are you just going to leave them there?
I'm gonna give it enough distance for them to be away to then kind of like try to call out to see if the other Yeti is around.
Okay, so I'll say, because they do have digging tools, that they try somewhat half-heartedly to dig into the
don't worry about
completely
it.
frozen ground, and they like get the barest of coverings before kind of going, well, if we're not staying around here, I guess it'll be all right. And then they follow the rest of the party.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this just says like, don't worry about it.
Well, if you're gonna stay here and do the proper rites and all of that, never really been one to understand what the gods want, we'll just leave you to it. Kind of bashfully walks away.
He kind of shrugs and just like under his breath, the gods don't have anything to do with it.
Oh man, we're so brutal now.
Vulwin's
Guys,
turned
one run in with
dark.
a Yeti.
Yeah, it really has gotten dark.
Run in with the Eddie.
So the party do eventually go out of sight of you, Vulwin.
Okay, then he's just gonna kind of yell out, which of course sounds like if it carries, it sounds like a creature of the in the night. But are you still around?
Nothing immediately happens.
Okay, he'll wait. He'll survey the forested area.
After about 15 minutes of waiting, you do see white fur poking out amongst the snow, like you're kind of used to trying to spot them against white fur against whiteness. But yes, there does seem to be a Yeti out there. He kind of stays frozen in place, just kind of staring back at you, not necessarily certain that you've seen him.
Yeah. Come closer.
It rises. And then, with this weird amble where it's using its arms to kind of push itself forwards every couple of steps, it very quickly covers the distance between you. Did you get revenge?
We did. I don't know if it's on the ones that slew your kin. Do you know what they look like? Like these. And he'll brush away, because I guess they try to slightly bury them. He'll brush away. He'll already have brushed away like the snow.
And as you start to brush them away, the Yeti suddenly charges forwards towards you.
That attacks you.
Oh.
And are you doing anything?
At most, I would be raising up. I don't know if it's what I know this is a challenge or a threat.
Roll insight.
Okay. 17.
It doesn't seem challenging. It looks like he's just kind of eager to get stuck in himself. So you've kind of revealed that there is something there. His blood sense was probably ticking over anyway. And this guy is freaking hungry. Like, he's been out here a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Vulwin will still try to straighten himself up. I mean, he's still smaller compared to this Yeti. But he still kind of, bares his fangs a bit just to make sure everything's, not a
you
problem.
both kind of snarl at each other for a moment, and then you kind of come to that mutual understanding. It's like, we're just uncovering this, and you're going to eat this.
Yeah.
Let the dark harvest begin.
This is food for you. And if this is those who slew your kin, then this is also revenge.
We do what we must to survive. And he tucks in with gusto.
Ah, yes, gusto.
Ah, yes.
Yes. My favorite part
Gusto.
of revenge.
Yeah, he's like just tearing limbs off and just like biting into them, cracking open the bones, sucking out the marrow inside. Very little gets wasted, although he does a rather unnecessary job of just obliterating everything, and then he'll like. So basically, he'll tear everything apart, and then he'll start more meticulously going through and eating everything.
Man, now I want Red Lobster.
He doesn't have any lemon or butter for this.
And this is quite liberally like covering this area with blood and gore.
Yeah, I will definitely step back, knowing that's happening. Just give him a little space.
How long are you giving him?
You might just want to leave.
Honestly, before as he just starts looking, yeah, I'm not going to stick around for this. But I will say, it won't bring back your kin, but it's something.
Revenge tastes good. What now, little one?
How well do you know this area?
Hunting has been sparse. He kind of looks in the direction of Kelvin's cairn, which you can kind of see looming over the region in the distance.
Outside of my own group here, there's a small group heading north. You'll have nothing to do with them. Understand?
He says nothing and continues
Understand?
nibbling. Roll intimidation.
All right, where is intimidation? He might just get him. He might just get him. 6.
Oh yeah, you got him.
I can't tell if he understands or not. He's eating.
Yeah. Thanks for giving away our position before you joined the boat.
Oh yeah, actually, do I get advantage on this?
Yes, you should.
I think I did before, so I'll take my chances with it.
Yep, go for it.
13. That's better.
As you put up the bigger front with the understand, the Yeti pauses for a moment, glares at you, swipes at you, but it's somewhat half-hearted, and then just kind of growls, "Know your place," and just keeps eating. You have earned respite. Do not push me.
And he'll turn and go ahead and track back to the rest of the party then.
Okay. You leave serenaded to the pretty sounds of bones being crunched.
Yay.
It's a strangely comforting sound to you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go find the group now. Now that I'm hungry. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Oh.
All right, so after probably about 40 minutes later, after you guys arrive at the shack, Vulwin appears too, and Irilyssa.
You see a little light in the distance.
Irilyssa, you do notice, and Tahko probably too. Yeah, both of you do notice that his armor is just like splattered with flecks of blood.
You might want to roll around in the snow a bit. Vulwin.
This is a place we're staying.
Yeah.
He'll begrudgingly kind of like, pick up a few snow, handfuls of snow and just kind of like, pat areas. Is that good? Is that enough? I'm sure it's mixed in with the blood from everybody else we killed.
Roll wisdom save, Vulwin.
Okay. 15.
Blood's blood, whatever.
Okay.
He goes okay. I'll be trying to. Zagrax trying to settle people in and set up his tent to help get more space because I assume it'd be quite crowded with everybody.
Means they'll get warmer faster.
It's true.
Don't worry, if you're really concerned, I'll set up my own tent.
If Vulwin will allow it, Irilyssa will hug him and tell him thank you for reviving me.
Yeah.
Why?
It's better that you're not dead.
Oh, dumb.
And he kind of like, for just a moment, it's a little weird. You actually like, it almost feels like he breathes in very heavily right near you as you hug him, and he kind of just like pushes you very firmly away after you hug him. Yeah, sure. But I'm hungry. I'm gonna go grab something to eat.
All right.
Been a long day.
You're
Yeah.
telling me.
Yeah,
we
it's
still have to finish making camp.
yeah. Well, I can help.
Behold Zagrax's tree fort.
It's very nice. I'm not sure it'll hold all of us, but I didn't really want to bother you fine folks with our problems, but it's really cold. And you remember that these guys are wearing pretty rag-like clothing, and it is fricking freezing out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. That's right.
And you do get the impression that they were like purposefully not trying to complain about this as you marched them over here, but now they're kind of settling down and they're no longer moving. It's becoming a problem.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's get some
Okay.
fires up. Let's keep you out of the wind.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll dig out the blanket and toss, give it to him for now, and then go about setting up camp, putting up tent to try and block some wind or add space or whatever. And
Yeah, I'll take my robes out, and so 4 of them can wedge inside that, and then I'll take out my sleeping blanket as well. So they can
For the
breathe.
record, there are 10 of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So while the blanket helps, while the robe helps, it's not really enough. You could, of course, make a whopping great big bonfire. It would take quite a lot of effort to maintain through the night if it's going to have like the intensity that would be kind of required for this. The fact that you found a good shelter will help, but it could still be. And also, these guys are all fairly young, so it's not like you're dealing with the infirm here. So it might be enough.
We'll see.
Yeah. On top of that, you'll have to huddle together. It's going to be a cold night.
All right. I'll go out.
One of
I'll
the villagers does turn out to be an old, not an old, but a forester, and he puts together a couple of branches, like weaves them together, and then builds a bit more of a fire shelter, which reflects some of the heat back in towards the shelter itself. It helps, but that's about all they have to offer except for manpower.
Okay.
yeah,
Then I'll go out scouting for enough wood to make a giant bonfire. I guess. Ready to roll survival?
Yeah, with advantage, because you do have a lot of willing hands. Like, they're quite eager to stay active, because staying active means staying warm. And
Crit.
you find another tree nearby, which has clearly been dead for quite a long time. And because of the way that it's fallen, it's kind of fallen on top of another, probably an old animal nest or something like that, where it's collected a bunch of wood and it's kept it sheltered. So it's relatively dry, especially once you break into the heart of this thing. And you find a surprising amount of wood. Then combined that with chopping this tree up, should actually keep you going pretty comfortably for most of the night.
Good. All right, I'll go ahead and drag that back.
Okay. Yeah, they step forwards to start carving this up, and you're like, I got this. Just start dragging the whole thing.
Wow.
Pick up the branches as I go.
Yep. Just right through the snow.
Yeah, we'll go, and then I'll sit around. If there's still people who are cold and stuff, we'll actually probably take off cold weather clothing, keep armor on, but take off the cold layer part and give it to pass it out, because I've got cold resistance. It's not horrible. It's not fun, but it's not horrible.
Yep.
Okay, so with your efforts, the majority of the group gets through the night okay, and I'll say that you get through the night. One of them is clearly starting to suffer from hypothermia come morning, and then the other one is very, 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 very cold. Without further attention, will probably start to suffer, but at the moment seems to be holding on. The rest of the group is okay. They're the ones that have benefited from you doling out stuff, and also with that amazing survival check.
Right.
Yeah.
Sadly, there's no way that these folks are going to be able to get to Dugan's Hole on their own. So we might actually need to bring them back into the cave hole, because at least it's warm inside the cave. It is warm inside the cave, right?
It's warmer than out here for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, they can survive.
Probably near the entrance would be kind of uncomfortable, but that entryway did seem to be a barrier. It did stop sound coming through, and similarly it would stop the passage of temperature, heat, and cold to an extent.
Yeah, if they intend to travel any time, they're on borrowed time. They should do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I mean, we'll leave that up to them. But, yeah, they better push all the way to Dugan's Hole if they're going to try and make the trip.
But they don't even know which way they're going.
Due north.
The problem is we've run across the people of Dugan's Hole are not very welcoming.
Doesn't matter.
They don't have the resources either.
I mean, when they find people dying on their doorstep, they can either let them in or they'll have dead people on their doorstep.
Considering how they reacted, I think they're going to just have dead people on their doorstep.
Well, that's not very 10 towns of them.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
The other... I mean...
In Dugan's Hole's impression, it's the 9 towns.
Do they matter to you, Zagrax?
How close to them are you saying this?
Wherever we're talking.
Okay.
He says that, and Zagrax just probably just slowly turns his head towards him and has that look in his eyes did you really fucking just ask that?
Yeah, really. Well, I don't know if this is the best option, but we could take them back, or leave them at Goodmeat and go to East Haven like all these maps are saying. I know that the goal was to go to the Signal, but Irilyssa doesn't even have armor anymore.
And none of the scale mail we picked up could fit Irilyssa at this point?
I mean, it hasn't suddenly shifted size.
Yeah, I assume it's one of those, you can use it to, if you take it to somebody who knows how to craft things, they could.
Yeah, I mean, it's adjustable for sure, but none of you, unless you have blacksmithing skill, have the ability to do this.
Yeah.
Because I know that there are crafting skills in the game. If you have them, you can use them.
Yeah.
I understand if we don't want to make that decision, but we do know that Goodmead has like a refugee area now that we like literally set up.
Yes.
They won't last long here as they are.
I know.
My vote's to help them get back to Goodmead, and we can also go and restock and rearm now that we know that there seems to be more going on here than we originally thought.
And actually, between the 10 of them and because if we're going to spend a full night here, I only have 13 rations, so I'll use up all my available rations.
Yeah.
Just give them
And
half
also,
rations.
I know we were going to go to the signal, but I remember, Danica, you said it stopped ever since you started carrying brainstone. So
They've certainly quieted. I can now, to an extent at least, control the loudness.
yeah. I definitely don't think that we should ignore that problem, but I'm just saying that we have these people here that are more of an immediate thing.
Oh, I definitely agree with you. Their lives are more important. This is an inconvenience for me at this point, but for them it is survival.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Good mead.
A good mead. And while we're there, in addition to buying supplies for ourselves, we'll want to get some extra cold weather clothes, because we're probably going to find more slaves on Hillside once we get back.
I would like to point out one thing. Several of them have no shoes. To take them through the tundra in that shape would kill them.
Gotcha. All right. That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
Vulwin will dig through his pack and actually have a set of, what is it, traveler's clothes? I don't know if those will do anything, but it's
I know we
something.
have at least one spare set of shoes, because somebody got some mystic boots. So you still have your regular shoes you can give out.
We got snowshoes. Those actually would probably work, but we'd be
I
without
help a
them.
bit.
If those without shoes want to get inside a big sack, I can carry them.
I mean, I'm not sure about. I don't know about old
Are you Krampus?
wrapping up in a sack like
Yes.
that, but we could always try to fashion a sled, and then those who don't have shoes could ride in the sled.
That's a more
That's a
practical
great
idea.
idea.
I was about to say
That's
that.
a
Thank you,
thinker
sir.
right there.
Much better idea.
Much better than just a big sack full of people.
That was super laughing at them.
I think on that
No,
note, it's
no,
probably...
I like Taco's stack idea.
You know, I'm convinced that Tahko could probably carry them all in a sack.
Oh, he could. Probably.
Yeah,
At least half
he
of them.
carried 960 pounds, so that's at least 2 people.
Yeah, you can carry a lot of people.
Right, well, if you don't mind, my old pap, he was a carpenter, and he showed me a thing or two about putting planks together. Do you have any planks?
We have some we haven't burned yet, and we can take apart part of this shelter here if we need to.
I mean, that's...
How long will it take you?
Oh, it really depends. How big a shed do you want? Do you want it? Also depends on how it's going to be pulled. We ain't got no oxen or anything here.
I'm the
Oh,
oxen.
don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I heard how you
Yes,
carried
there's-
the tree around, so I guess a big lad like you could manage that.
They're surrounded by giants.
Yes.
A literal
Right.
giant and others that are just really tall.
The other question would be putting the planks together. If you've got nails, that would be the best. If you've got rope, that would certainly help.
We have rope.
We have rope.
Nails. Going through
I
my thing.
definitely don't have nails.
Dagger, that's not nails.
Well, I mean, it's
I've
one big
piped.
nail.
I have a necklace of wolf's teeth. You could use those as nails.
Cool.
No.
Nope, no nails.
But you do have rope. How much rope do you have between you?
I have rope too.
I've got
I also
50.
have rope.
So we'll say that with
I have
100
40.
feet of rope, they're able to put together a sled within 6 hours.
Okay.
And so we can also go and raid the other building that we passed on our way up the hill.
Mhm.
For
Anyway,
supplies.
I am aware that we've gone over time here, so we should probably call this one at this point. This seems like a pretty
Yes.
good break point.
Yeah.
The drama of the villagers.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we went. Hey, we ended up with our civilization thing there that we were joking about beforehand.
Yeah, pretty much.
We now have a town that we have to take care of.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to know that Zagrax cares about it, though.
Yeah.
Cheh, Brad, like it's probably the most like you've literally attacked Zagrax multiple times and he just doesn't care. You said that and he had that look in his eyes of you say that again, I'm freaking killing you.
Yeah, like after that though, he got out some stuff and was like, "Here, you could probably use this."
It was the stare down of doom.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, Elora definitely. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say I'm watching chat now, so if chat has any questions for us, then please do let us know. This is the time where we open things up to everyone.
I would like to point out that Matt Joe had a funny thing way back when we were doing the crystal stuff. He said paranoia has joined the group. Yep.
Yep.
He
This
joined
is
a
a
while
fun
ago.
session.
I'm so
Oh,
glad
yeah.
you reminded me that I was doing the rolls myself, because it just adds that uncertainty, because you don't know who's been turned, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know, Zagrax. I got 100% miss chance going against you right now.
I know.
I think instinctually, I don't want to harm you.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Pretty much what Zagrax thinks too.
I really
For
thought that you guys were going to lose both me and Tahko.
Oh.
some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, Irilyssa, when you got up, if you hadn't stepped away, oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would have been bad.
you didn't even know at that point either.
The message I sent to
Yeah.
Ethan was, a heretic has just awoken in your arms.
Oh
That
no.
was great.
Oh yeah,
Wow. Oh man.
would
Thank you
have pulled you up and been like betrayer, and then just like stabbed you,
Oh,
Good thing
God.
he ran away.
right?
Mm.
Is Vulwin half Yeti?
Good question.
already recently.
If that
I'm
guy was
asking him
any
that
more
a lot.
brutal, like just Taco's dead.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like the guy, if he would have just stabbed Taco
Oh.
while he was down, Taco's dead.
Yeah.
We
I-
we very nearly just died.
I was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
convinced, actually, that was going to be the end of Tahko.
Mm-hmm.
Me
I
too.
I was
Yeah,
too.
I was too.
Surprised you got him back.
The ongoing
Yeah.
joke in our chat was like, "Hey, has anyone seen Tahko?"
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I was worried about Irilyssa too.
Not only did we not see him, we don't hear him either.
Yeah,
know-
it was weird.
What really got me is like I was saddling up to the sky. I'm like, oh, good. I can't see any of my allies. So if I turn again, I won't be able to attack them automatically. And then he turns to me and he's like, oh, hi, stab, and stab again. And I went from nearly full health to way under, so far
Yeah.
under. Like, I'm glad you let me do that Stone's Endurance, but I would have needed at least another 2 points to even be conscious.
I love that it's a D12 plus 3, but you constantly roll so low on that.
I know, it's awful. But I mean, like after the first, I was at like 30 something. After the first time, I was down to like 12, and then you did like another 19. It was
I think I meant business.
He
so
hurts.
gone.
Yeah, I can say it now, but I had actually entirely had that open to be diplomatic. Had you not opened fire on the first guard, the guard would have been, "Hey, chief, there's people here."
Wow, then.
Uh,
Oh, that's
Oh.
great.
Hey man,
Nope.
we have a reputation to maintain.
it's true.
Shoot
Yeah.
first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
So,
We don't
yeah,
ask questions.
I did think it was very
That's also
interesting
true,
coming
yeah.
What questions?
in. You also 2 hit points. That's all he had left.
Ugh.
Oh, classic.
He got away.
If only.
Classic.
That means we get to fight him again. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, I was getting real worried.
Would
So
we have,
was I.
should we have traded Taco for the gut killing the guy?
Yeah, we had a really, like. Yeah, this was shaping up to be very similar to our TPK that we had last time, and I was like,
my
oh
gosh, it
no.
was.
Yeah.
I was
Let's
waiting.
leave in the
I was waiting for.
cave.
I was literally waiting for like spiders to come out of like hiding
Yep.
in the top of the ceiling and be like, "No!"
You did it again. No.
And we're not letting him run campaigns for a while.
Except last time it was a drow. This guy was a Duragar. So
Wait,
Yeah,
You like him
he
better.
looked like a drow.
They were both too clever.
it was a drow icon because the Mind Master, literally the token just says Mind Master, and I hate the fact that one, like their roles aren't hidden by default, and two, that it bloody posts their name in the tracker.
Oh, it's a shame. You know, you
Yeah.
can set it up so the nameplates and those
You
names
can.
don't show, but it's weird that
But
they're
by
not default,
default,
like you were
they're on.
saying. Yeah, that's weird.
you're like, hey, I heard this guy was a mind master.
Well, here's my thing: is I don't know what any of it means, so I'm fine.
It's a master of minds.
I think the
I
Duragar
mean,
Mind Masters are unknown enough that I had some leeway. Like, you definitely didn't know what his tricks were, which was good.
Mhm.
And you guys don't tend to meta
Yeah.
game anyway. Like, that's one of the things I really like about this group. Like, even if you know it, you're like, you can roll like intelligence or something. I'm always happy to do that. Like, what do I know about this creature? Roll. Okay, this is what you know.
Mhm.
Like, I knew as soon as you're like, oh, there's a wet spot in the cave. I'm like, it's acid. It's acid. Because there's like,
Oh yeah, I do too.
there's like 8 different things that could be a wet spot in the cave, and you know what? All of those are acid.
My
Every single one of them.
My favorite moment with you guys is when you were. There was a really long, narrow corridor with lightning marks at one end of it, and he just walked straight into a gelatinous cube. Just literally just walked right into it.
I was thinking about that during this fight.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, are we going to have like a similar moment to that? Because that was amazing. I think that was one of my favorite
Slimes and everything.
Because
Slimes and everything.
Because they're vulnerable to lightning, so like the only thing that can really contain them is lightning. So they turned this
Yeah.
thing into a trap by just setting up lightning on both ends of it, and then it could just patrol
In
the
my-
corridor.
And little favorite part about that is we actually bypassed that trap. We got around it, and then we're like, "Hey, let's go back down the hallway and see if it loops back around." It's like,
And then-
oh no! Oh,
there was
it's
a
the
trap.
worst.
Oh no.
Because didn't one of you
Slimes.
very nearly die to that? I think one of you did.
Yes.
I think it was
Yeah.
It was
not
Wayne.
any of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it was
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah, it's
Jarard's
crazy.
character saved them.
Yeah. The slimes are scary in all
Jarard did.
forms.
Oh, this is a special slime. Like when I saw its name, I was like, oh, hello. Perfectly suited to this location, and it's not a normal slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actually, the first person that it hit got really lucky because I just like rolled minimum on all the dice. But like its
You got lucky?
rechargeability, just yeah, you got lucky.
Oh man.
This is why you carry around some flasks
Yeah.
full of lye whenever you go down to the cave.
So are we feeling all right after this session? Or now that we've got even more responsibilities now and they shifted yet again?
It's always people that are dying.
Well,
People should
yeah.
just stop dying. Damn it.
Gosh, stop being cold.
Nature's
Some cold
cruel.
resistance.
Nature's
As
very
Right.
Elora says that she's the only one in the party that doesn't have cold resistance.
Yeah.
True, Elora's
Yeah.
always cold too. But
Yeah, so Zagrax is at this point like just walking around in regular clothes and armor because he handed off all the cold weather stuff to people.
Yeah, I'm just.
I had
enclosed
armor
as
once.
well.
Yeah, that's the other dangerous
Good
thing. Like
times.
it does damage to your armor even if it misses,
It's so
yeah.
wild.
because that's how it wears down your defenses until it doesn't miss anymore.
Yeah.
Not that it needed to.
True.
Well, if it didn't attack my shield, and because I have 1 from dexterity, yeah, my armor's completely gone.
Good. All right.
Your armor just like melted off.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if your armor loses its entire AC bonus, it goes down to 10. Then yes, it's destroyed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because
Dang.
right now. Oh no. Okay. I still have 2.
Yeah, I thought we calculated
Oh.
it. So you still have 2 points out of the
Mhm.
Good.
5, 4.
Well, I mean, what if that is the We're not counting shield armor, though, are we?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I figure.
And the one thing that kind of saved you guys
Okay.
is I decided that the ooze couldn't cross the water, because how would it? It would just...
That's great.
So it couldn't
Yeah.
chase after you, so it went after the guards instead.
I was kind of,
Nice.
I kind of liked realizing that it was like just sticking to the wall, just staying on the wall completely. And I'm like, that's great. That'll actually be good for us. Go have some fun over there, wall slime.
Wall slide.
Yeah, that's why Elora stopped focusing on.
I think it's funny that in D&D,
Really didn't like it.
that slimes are like actually strong in like every other game. Like slimes are like the deep beginning monster that like, oh yeah, we've got some slimes just roaming around, you gotta go bop 5 of them.
Yeah, don't mess with slimes in D&D, crikey.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's funny because I usually hide mine in water because if they're a wet patch on stone, or if they're actually inside water, there's like not even a roll to check.
The only
I just
reason
have
you
them
saw
up.
it was it rolled really badly on its stealth check, even with advantage.
That's perfect.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have them like
God,
crocodile
your
feet.
eyes can see everything.
That's true.
I did have to make a call on that. It's like, this isn't magical stealth, it's just stealth, so your true see, or your see invisible wouldn't see it. It's not magical invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Gosh, just think about how screwed you guys would be without Irilyssa. You guys wouldn't have magical dark vision. Tahko
Mhm.
wouldn't heal you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have gone down this path at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true though.
We wouldn't even have found this cave.
It's true. You wouldn't have found the
that's true.
cave.
That was
I
one
think
of
this
the-
is still a net gain.
It's one of the things I was thinking, actually, because it was a hidden branch. You guys could have just
Yeah.
walked right past it and just never known that they were there.
Yeah, we would have left
Yeah,
and
you
then
still
gotten
would've
attacked by
walked
the
around
Yeti
the
later.
tundra with your thumb up your butt.
Yeah.
Instead,
True.
we've got somebody else's thumb up our butt.
Yeah, no,
We got
I think this
completely
is
It's a signal
destroyed.
by now.
Yeah.
All this
Yeah.
crap. in the
honestly,
cave.
I think this is pretty good. We bought ourselves
Yeah.
some time. You know, we didn't have to fight a Yeti. That's
Mhm,
good.
mhm.
I've enjoyed the Yeti interactions. I'll admit I have no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
Me
how
too.
to really play them, but because I think they're
You're
supposed to be a
playing-
hell of a lot more brutal than I've portrayed it. But then also you've kind of met this one in unique circumstances.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all the goodwill was burned right there, and it's all good for now.
Yeah.
We literally had nobody at this point. We haven't had a second to slow down and question Vulwin how the hell he's communicating with a Yeti.
This is always my favorite part.
Never a chance to be like, oh, what the heck is up with that?
I mean,
There's so many things that have been glossed over because of that, and
Yeah.
it's amazing.
it kept us alive. It turned an enemy into a potentially powerful ally.
Mhm.
So I don't really, I do care, but I'm not going to question it. Let it sit. Whatever. It came in handy.
And that time when it swatted at you, that was a legit attack roll, but it rolled a 4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because I was thinking, like, you're the little guy telling the big guy not to do stuff.
I
The big
know.
guy is an angry big guy. He's not going to
I
take
know.
well to that. Just like, no.
I know, and I didn't roll well. So
You know,
Oh,
I just thought of something. We can't bring these people back to Hillside because of the massacre that Vulwin left. With the dead
Well, we're not. Or
bodies and the Yeti.
Oh,
yeah, but I mean, even if we did, I mean, like we buried the body. We buried the bodies. Anything could have happened, you know.
Dug it up.
Yeah,
yeah, sure.
I did my job.
I mean, yeah, we're also just trying to get them to safety at this point. So
Like they would have been like,
don't.
were all these little flecks of bone here before? Because there's not going to be much else except for like, the blood would probably get covered up by fresh snow.
Yeah. Yeah, keep your eyes forward. Don't look around.
Right. But yeah, I think taking them back down in the hole would have been a mistake. I don't mind going back to good meat because we were low on food to begin with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait. You were low on food?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
He is
even
low
getting her
on
out.
food now.
I couldn't refresh at Tugan's hole, so feeding the
Yeah.
10 people and myself, I'm now down to 2 rations.
I was about to say, did you
Hey.
subtract rations for that last evening?
Oh yeah, I have to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So I had to
they
feed
don't have
10
to
people.
they don't have to eat every day. Come on.
I was going to ask, like, the first night they probably would have gone, we can survive this. After that, though, they would have been like, we need a food source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering if that food source is still down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I know Elora is no fun being like, we should probably head back because we have all these people, but it's probably the best thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
And
Like,
Zagrax found some of his village, so this is cool.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is real
Danica-
cool. I'm sure Zagrax is having a blast seeing his old house just be a giant friggin' pit in
Yeah.
the earth
Oh yeah.
full of evil and mind controlling his old.
Hey man, of all the grand scheme of things, this one's not as big of a shock as learning that grandfather killed father, mother's a bitch queen, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Orchestrated it all.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
And it was supposed to be you, right? Instead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She wanted me dead.
I mean, if you ever want to like go back and enjoy fond memories, it's just a crater. But yeah,
I
There's
did
really
have to
no
think
fun
for a long
memories,
time, like, what am I going to do with Hillside? I actually had another idea of what I was going to do, but then I thought of this one, was like, you know what, this is a much more interesting scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And just the shock is
Okay.
like, yeah, you made it back to Hillside. It's a crater.
right.
You know,
Now instead of hillside, now it's Underhill.
Yeah.
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 Based on chat there, I would actually say that it's maybe been a good thing people typically die around us. I think it's been good for Icewind Dale. I think it's been good for the 10 towns. Just saying.
On the average.
On the average, it weighs out.
There's been
I-
a number of people who haven't died around us.
Also
Yeah.
true. Also true.
Danica,
Yeah.
mostly because we forget about her.
Also true. Also
And that's for the
true.
better.
Danica, because
Okay, so
we
this is
murdered a
canon
Zagrax
now,
to
by the
save
way.
her.
There was one guard that I forgot to put into the initiative. So she killed that guard. That entire
yeah.
match,
Fought
she
him
was
the
in a
whole
duel
time.
against that one guard.
Oh, wonderful.
All right.
Danica. Way to
Good
go.
job, Danica.
Well played.
Thank you.
Because I scrolled over
Kill-
to that area, I was like, there's a dude there. Well, it's too late in the scheme now to really add them in, because they definitely would have been there from the start, but oh well.
I had
Hillside turned
forgotten
into
about her
Killside.
until everything was quiet.
And I did like some of the comments coming in. It's clear that Mordred lays all of his plans in caves, so stop going into them!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 But that's where the
that's very
plot
true.
is.
Plot and goodies, man.
We weren't even going to do Hillside, and then that Yeti pulled us in.
True.
Yeah.
Defeat random encounter
His name
too.
is Vulwin.
It's genius.
Oh my lord.
Hey, I mean, did you want the fight?
I mean,
I thought we
Yeah.
beat him up pretty decent.
yeah, we
before
were
he-
winning.
Yeah. One,
We got like one round of attack, yeah.
We were doing a lot
Uh,
better at that fight than we were in the cave. That's for darn sure.
Well, you know,
At least
maybe.
we weren't beating ourselves up when we were fighting Yeti. I'd rather
Yeah.
just get killed and eaten than turn into a slave for the rest of my life.
Fair.
Also true.
Those crystals really sucked.
They really, really do.
I was legit trying to think, like, how, like, would this be a TPK? Is there a way of, like, having you enslaved to the crystal? That's probably what would have happened. I did kind of have an idea of how to progress things without just saying, campaign's over. Sorry.
Yeah, we roll new characters who immediately go to Hillside hearing about weird disturbances under the earth.
And
It's
then
seriously
our
like,
characters
are we
are the
gonna
villains that need to be killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we really gonna get enslaved by a different Underdark race? That's what it felt like.
Yes.
It would have been
TPK fates are too similar, and
TP cave.
The hilarious thing is, I really don't like the Underdark. I think it's a terrible setting, and yet it's by far and away the most effective, like, set of races I've come across.
Yeah.
Far effective, the
They're
most
in-
deadly thing in D&D.
The races are interesting. The actual place is not that great.
I mean, honestly, the only thing more interesting would be like a slime rebellion.
Rebellion. Ooh, with Jubilex.
Involve you killing the king slime.
There you go.
Wait, there's a king slime?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
There
a
is.
real knockout dragout campaign. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just
Super
envisioning a slime from like Dragon Quest, but with a crown on.
I mean, that
Mhm.
is from Dragon
That's
Quest, though.
actually a king slime, though.
Oh, okay.
There's also one in Minecraft.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're in
good.
Minecraft. Yeah.
You keep saying slime and all. Every time I think of the anime, that time I was reincarnated as a slime.
There you go.
Slime literally becomes like the most badass person in that world.
Well, slimes are pretty badass enough already.
But yeah, they're not
Right.
like that on the basis.
Sentient slime.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for running. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Pleasure.
Thank you for running.
Us
Thanks
right
for
into the
not
ground.
TPK. Yes, yeah.
I was so concerned. Like I was certain that Tahko was dead there.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Yep.
Completely
Same.
sure. It's like he's up on the ledge. He's out of sight of the rest of the party, and there's like the main boss in that area just standing over his body right now.
Yeah.
Irilyssa
and
said a
at that
Hail
point,
Mary.
I was ready for it. I mean, at the first roll, I'm like, okay, now it's a 5% chance. And after the second roll, I'm like, now it's a 50% chance. I'm
Yeah.
not rolling well enough for me to live. This is
Oh,
killing me.
it got so dangerous because it was like a 2 that you rolled too, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that was me.
Irilyssa rolled the 2.
Oh, you rolled the
Oh
2.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay, my
Oh,
bad.
that was so
Because-
close.
Because you were rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's right. You got an 8, and I was like, it's disadvantage. I'm sorry, but you've got to roll it to see if it's a crit fail. 2.
That's right. That did happen.
That's so close. So absolutely close.
You made it.
Yeah.
Any shout-outs?
Good question. Yes, Cookie Lady's daughter. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, we probably should wrap this up at this point. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. And thank you also very much to the players for playing. I hope you've enjoyed this as well.
Yes.
In the meantime, we should be back next week, I
Yes.
believe.
Woo.
Hopefully
Yes.
this time having had slightly more sleep than I've had over this weekend. Yes.
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 So thank you, everyone.
I think it's almost impossible not to get more sleep.
True. So thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next week. Until then, goodbye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.